of sound, where the voices dance and the laughs rebound. Close your eyes, the clock rewinds to a golden age of simpler times. Radio Daze, Radio Daze, tuning into yesteryear's craze. Dial it up, hear the past amaze. Radio Daze, it's the show that plays.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fulton Lewis, Jr., speaking from the studios of WOR in New York City, to which the center of all activity in the presidential campaign seems to have been transferred, and to which one of the presidential candidates, a Mr. Wilkie, is coming this evening for another round of personal appearances in an effort to capture this all-important block of electoral votes in the Empire State, which may very possibly be the deciding factor in the presidential election. And believe me, this little city of old New York has been working up all day long to a really tremendous celebration here this evening in Mr. Wilkie's honor. Last night in Chicago, there was quite a celebration, you know, but Mr. and Mrs. Wilkie were the target once more for some egg throwing. One egg, which was hard-boiled, hit Mr. Wilkie on the head. The other, which was not boiled, unfortunately, hit Mrs. Wilkie on the back and splattered all over her dress. And this time, instead of being the act of small boys, the police in Chicago say it was done by a WPA worker who was arrested at once. Through this afternoon here in New York, airplanes have been operating in the sky overhead, skywriting with white smoke. They wrote in letters almost as big as little old New York itself the words, "Welcome, Wilkie." Thousands of balloons with "Vote for Wilkie" on them were dropped over the city from other airplanes, and altogether it's the sort of celebration that only New York knows how to put on. Well, only New York, except for the possible exception of Philadelphia, which was doing just as good a job today, in spite of the fact that its population is smaller, for President Roosevelt. The president left Washington this morning, had a first reception in Philadelphia early in the afternoon, and then set out on a national defense inspection tour of several plants and factories in nearby New Jersey. Then later he came back to Philadelphia for the really big celebration this evening, with several $1,000s worth of fireworks and a political speech by the president over a coast-to-coast radio hookup this evening. The climax of the fireworks display is to be a gigantic piece, as I understand it, to be blazoned in the sky. But frankly and candidly, that seems to be impossible, and maybe my informant had his facts a little scrambled on it. Anyway, whether it's in the sky or on the ground, it's a fireworks piece that will spell out these words in lights: America needs Roosevelt. Incidentally, in answer to a great many inquiries, there's one little point on which we might as well get it clearing up now once and for all to save you postage stamps. Those inquiries want to know whether the president's trip on this occasion is being paid for by the federal government as a national defense inspection tour, and the answer to that is that it is not. It is being paid for by the Democratic National Committee, and the radio time also is being paid for by the National Committee. Now, in the meantime, the president has had a very good break in the last 24 hours in his campaign fates. Heaven knows he deserved one on the law of averages, because over this past weekend they certainly have been piling up one on top of another for Mr. Wilkie. But this one is for the president, and it's a real break, and it was not expected either. Mr. James A. Farley, who for so long has been an unbending opponent of the third term. Mr. Farley has committed himself many, many times on that score, very frankly. I don't know that he's committed himself openly for quotation in the news columns, but he has been very, very frank about it to most of his friends. For some weeks past, he's been having Well, quite a struggle with himself as to what he would do about the presidential campaign. With his position and his past connection with the president's other two campaigns, Mr. Farley perhaps is the one person in the country who could not go through the campaign without making any statement at all, because if he were to do that, it would be taken universally as a repudiation of the president. And a great many personal followers of Mr. Farley, who might otherwise vote for the president, might have jumped the fence to the Republican candidate. So here was a case in which there was no middle ground. Mr. Farley either had to come out for Mr. Wilkie openly, or he had to say nothing, in which the result would be just the same, or he had to come out on the president's side. And that's what he did late last night. He did not mention the president by name. Apparently that was more than he felt he could do. But he did say that for many decades he has been a loyal member of the Democratic Party, and he has demanded loyalty from those who worked under him and with him. On this occasion, he intends to be loyal himself, and he will vote the straight Democratic ticket, which means, of course, the president at the top of it. There's no argument on any side, but that will have quite a little influence so far as Mr. Farley's followers are concerned. It probably will not bring all of those who have been alienated by the treatment Mr. Farley got at Chicago back into line. Perhaps not even a majority of them. There's no way to tell, because I have found quite a little sentiment around New York yet today, stubborn sentiment to the effect that even though Jim Farley is big-hearted enough to put his feelings in his pocket, his followers still are thoroughly angered about it. But by the same token, it will bring back a lot of them. That is conceded all around, and the greater part of that effect, whatever it is, will be right here in New York State, and that is where every vote is needed at the present time. To keep you up to date with the New York situation, the New York Daily News poll, which I've mentioned to you several times in the past, the Daily News is a pro-Roosevelt paper, strongly so, but its polls have been almost uncannily accurate in the past. Their policy does not affect the polls, apparently. This poll registered a swing of sentiment in favor of Mr. Wilkie on Monday, which put New York in Mr. Wilkie's column. Yesterday, it showed a very slight additional gain for Mr. Wilkie, 0.2%. Today, it showed a sharp break in which Mr. Wilkie lost about 3/4 of his margin, but he still is ahead by a few tenths of 1%. The betting odds on Mr. Wilkie carrying New York State are still about 6 or 7 to 5 in his favor, although the betting on his winning the entire election is still about 7 to 5 in Mr. Roosevelt's favor. By the way, before I forget it, I have 2 corrections to make while we're still talking about politics. One is on my broadcast of last night while I was talking about Mr. John L. Lewis, who was coming out from Mr. Wilkie in a radio speech over all 3 networks on Friday night. I told you last night that there were reports in Washington from fairly reliable sources that after Mr. Lewis's formal announcement in this speech on Friday night, he will make a personal appearance tour to the CIO strongholds around Pittsburgh and to other mining sections of Pennsylvania, into the automobile center at Detroit and perhaps Pontiac, Michigan, and also into other similar areas. That much was all right, but by a slip of the tongue, I said that Mr. Lewis would make those further personal appearances in behalf of Mr. Roosevelt. And what I meant, of course, was that he'd make them in behalf of Mr. Wilkie. I said those 2 names, Wilkie and Roosevelt, so many times in the last 2 months that they finally have got me just a little punch drunk so that the tongue declines to function properly any longer on them. The other correction is on a prediction that I made about 2.5 weeks ago concerning Senator Benny Champ Clark of Missouri and Senator Burton K. Wheeler of Montana, both of them anti-New Deal Democrats, and I told you that both of them would come out in support of the president, that they were not enthusiastic, and they still do not approve of the president's foreign policy, and they disapprove of a large part of his domestic policy. But according to them, as I told you on that occasion, they see no improvement in Mr. Wilkie, and so they will support the president. That still is true so far as Senator Clark is concerned, but I have later information that indicates that perhaps that is a bit too strong for a really strictly accurate statement of Senator Wheeler's attitude. Senator Wheeler will support the Democratic state ticket in Montana, but I think you'll find when the time comes and when he gets back to his home state of Montana, perhaps the early part of next week, that his attitude in a general sort of way will be very much like the stand that Mr. Farley has taken. If he is asked point blank whether he will support the president, he will merely say, "I am a Democrat and always have been a Democrat." Now, for a bit of spot news, I picked up one bit of information for you last night in Washington, which may break tomorrow or perhaps the next day. Anyway, I'd better pass it along to you now while we're still ahead of the news. And it has to do with the protests that have been made to the Senate committee investigating the election campaigns about the campaign speech that was delivered several nights ago by the American ambassador to France, Mr. William C. Bullitt. Members of the Gillette Committee have received complaints charging that Ambassador Bullitt's speech was a violation of the Hatch-Dempsey Clean Politics Bill, because Mr. Bullitt, they said, is not a cabinet officer, is not a policy-making official, and therefore he comes under the Hatch Bill, according to these complaints, and as someone on the government payroll, he has no right to make any political speech. The news is that the whole matter has been put up to the Office of the Attorney General, and the Attorney General has handed down a ruling that Mr. Bullitt is a policy-making official of the administration, and therefore the Hatch law does not apply to him. Just when that ruling will be made public by the Attorney General, I cannot say, but that is his decision, and that is what the policy will be. Now, last night I promised to give you this evening the figures on our latest poll at the National Press Club among the correspondents, the columnists, the political reporters. As you know, this is the third time that we've made such a poll, picking 50 of them at random in the National Press Club. Because I wanted to make this an anonymous poll so as to be sure to get the real personal appraisal of these individual reporters without any possible fear of their names and their opinions having possibly the possibility of getting back to their employers and their editors, it was obviously impossible for me to keep any list of names. But insofar as is possible, I have tried to pick the same correspondents each time, and I imagine that perhaps 40 of the 50 have been the same through all three of these polls. But that's a point that at least you'll want to keep in mind in considering these figures. The first poll a month ago, if you remember, showed Roosevelt, those who thought Roosevelt will win, 42, Wilkie, 6, and those who thought it's the 50-50 choice, then 2. Roosevelt, 42, Wilkie, 6, and the 50-50 choice, 2. That is a month ago. Now, the second poll 2 weeks ago showed Roosevelt 36, Wilkie 6, and the 50-50 choice 8. The third poll, which I completed after I left the air last night, gives the following result at the present time among these 50 members of the press club. Roosevelt 25, Wilkie 23, and 50-50 choice 2. Now, in each case, while taking this poll, I also took from each individual his guess as to how many electoral votes the president will get in all in November. I made an average of these in order to get, in each case, a composite estimate of all of the 50 people polled, so to speak, as to how their mass impression is on what the electoral vote will be. The first time, that electoral vote for President Roosevelt turned out to be 323. The second time, it dropped to 319. And this time, the mass average electoral vote, as predicted for President Roosevelt, is 288. Now, as for the rest of the news, the 40-hour week becomes standard requirement tomorrow in all industries and in all businesses involved in interstate commerce. And all workers have now come under the wage-hour law, which means that beginning tomorrow, all employers who do come under that law must pay their workers time and a half for all overtime beyond 40 hours a week. Secretary of State Hull announced that the United States has made a formal protest to Italy against the damage to American oil wells in Saudi Arabia caused by bombs that were dropped by Italian bombing planes. Naturally, the protest covered only the damage to American-owned wells. But that's the top of the news as it looks from here, ladies and gentlemen. Until tomorrow evening, good night.
You've been listening to Fulton Lewis, Jr., Mutual's nightly news reporter on the national scene, who came to you this evening from WOR Studios in New York City. He comes to you each evening, Monday through Friday, at this same time. Dick Willard speaking. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Tom Mix Ralston Straight Shooters are on the air from coast to coast.
When it's Ralston time at breakfast, then it surely is a treat to have some full flavored Ralston, baked golden western wheat. Wrangler says it is delicious, and you find before you're through with a lot of cream, boys, your taste keen. It's hot for breakfast too. Ask your mother in the morning, serve you up a steaming plate. It's Grandma Fulton cereal, and the cowboys think it's great. Once you try it, you'll stay by it, for it's really swell to eat. Potatoes and meat Tuesday, it's best for you. Ralston cereal can't be beat.
Whisper Johnson and his man Nick, who were surprised and almost caught on the hidden Mesa by Tom and the Wrangler, have just taken off in a fast plane and are speeding through the pitch blackness of the night to bomb the Verde River powder plant. Tom and the Wrangler emptied their six-shooters into the plane as it roared across the Mesa, but are not certain they damaged the plane. The Wrangler believes that now there's no possible way to save the powder plant. But Tom, noticing black storm clouds have blotted out the moon, has hit on an idea that may stop Whisper Johnson. Just what it is, we'll learn in a moment. But first, here's your pal, the old Wrangler.
Howdy, Straight Shooters, howdy. If you've been aiming to try shredded Ralston, the delicious, delightful, lovely, and delectable bite-sized ready-to-eat cereal, then here's your big chance. Yes, sir, here's a golden opportunity to enjoy this bang-up cereal with a $1 million flavor and get a swell, elegant Tom Mix Color Comics book at the same time. Now, this Tom Mix Color Comics book number 5 is a knockout. It's packed with thrilling action comics of Tom, Pecos, Jane, Amos, Q, Snood, and the characters you hear on these programs. Then it shows you how to do magic tricks that'll fool your friends, how to make things, games you can play, puzzles you can work, facts about the West, and a world of information, all in pictures. You'll go daffy over this big, fascinating color comics book. And it doesn't cost you a dime. No, sir, you can get your copy free just by trying shredded Ralston, the cereal that makes breakfast the best meal of the day.
Straight Shooters, to get the Tom Mix Color Comics Book 5 absolutely free, simply mail 2 shredded Ralston box tops with your name and address to number 1 Checkerboard Square, St. Louis, Missouri. That's all you have to do, and your Tom Mix Color Comics book number 5 will be sent to you right away. This offer is good only in the United States. And now, come on up to the trail that leads down from the hidden Mesa. Tom and the Wrangler, hurrying through the darkness, have almost reached the bottom where they left their horses.
Come on, Wrangler. Hurry. Every second counts now. I'm making it as fast as I can, Tom. This plaguey trail is so narrow and full of rocks. I ain't got no skin at all left on my right shin bone.
We're nearly at the bottom.
Only I don't see what we can do when we get there. Whisper Johnson's streaking in his plane for the powder plant. The bomb's all ready to let loose and blow the whole shebang higher than a kite.
That storm coming up gives us just one chance, Wrangler.
I don't see what the storm's got to do with it.
There'll be no moon to show Whisper Johnson his target.
But the lights will show him, Tom. The lights of the powder plant. Also, them big searchlights they got ready to sweep the sky the moment they hear his motor.
That's what I mean. Our one chance is to black out the plant by putting those lights out, Wrangler. With no lights and no moon, Whisper Johnson can't find the place from the air.
Glory, you're right.
Here's the bottom of the trail. We left the horses down here to the right.
I hope the thunder they're still there. Calico gets powerful nervous when he smells a storm.
Listen, Wrangler. Hear that?
That humming?
Yeah. That's Whisper's plane. He's up there to the north, circling and trying to get his bearings. Evidently, he can't fly by instrument, and he got mixed up in his directions when he took off. Okay, Tony, we're coming. Come on, let's travel, Wrangler. And let's hope that Whisper stays lost till we reach the powder plant.
Yeah, Calico, it's me.
You ready, Wrangler?
Ready and raring.
Okay. Up, Tony. Up, boy.
Yeah,
Come on.
Calico.
Come on, Tony. Come on, boy. The hard going's nearly over. Main road just ahead.
Calico, will you stop putting down your heels so hard? My liver's cleaned up against my Adam's apple.
Wrangler, hear that?
Huh?
That plane. It's heading this way now.
Foreman's figured out where he is, sounds like.
Yeah. He's up there in the dock somewhere, right over our heads, and on a beeline for the powder plant.
Tom, look up ahead. What's that glow in the sky? Is it a fire?
No. No, the men at the powder plant have heard Whisper Johnson's plane. They've turned on their searchlights to pick him out.
Thunderation. They're giving the location of the plant. Head away to him.
Now they're simply following orders, Wrangler. If there was a moon, it wouldn't matter.
Well, there goes our last chance of saving the plant.
Whoa. Whoa.
Calico. What are we going to do now, Tom?
We don't have to get to the powder plant to turn off those lights, Wrangler.
Why don't we?
We can turn them off right here.
Tom, are you gone crazy?
No, Wrangler, listen. This is the main road. The road that leads to the powder plant.
Sure, I know that.
Those poles are the ones that carry the lines to the plant. If we can cut the line, every light of the plant will go out.
But, Tom, you ain't got no way to cut it.
I'll find some way, Wrangler.
But them wires carry enough current to strike a man dead like a bolt of lightning.
Those lights at the powder plant have got to be put out before Whisper Johnson's plane flies over, Wrangler. See if you can pick out that wire with your flashlight, and then get back out of the way.
Okay, Tom.
I'm going to try to throw a rope over it.
There she is, right up there.
Yeah, I see it.
But, Tom, you're playing with sudden death.
Here goes. Okay, no fireworks yet.
The rope's over the wire, but now what?
Now Tony and I take off. There's plenty of slack in the rope, and I reckon when we reach the end of it, the sudden pull on that wire will break it like a violin string. You and Calico get back out of the way, Wrangler. When that live wire hits the ground, it'll look like the 4th of July. You ready, Tony, old boy? Okay, let's go! Up, boy, come on, come on! High up in the darkness over Verde Canyon, Whisper Johnson, at the controls of the low-winged monoplane, heads directly for the lights of the powder plant.
Didn't I tell you it'd be easy, Nick? We don't need any moon to show us our target. The place is lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I guess this is one time Mix has been outsmarted, eh, Whisper?
There's nothing you can do now. All we got to do is to fly over, drop the bomb on the powder magazine, and then head south for the border and the hideout at El Diablo.
Yeah, that sounds okay, but how are we going to find our way?
You leave that to me, Nick. I'll get us there.
Well, you didn't do so good after we made that takeoff from the Mesa. Till we saw the lights of the powder plant, we was lost.
I know which way is south. All we got to do is to head south, and we'll get to El Diablo sometime.
And we're almost over the plant. Shall I get the bomb ready, Whisper, huh?
Not yet. I'll fly over once to get the lay of the land. Then I'll circle, come back, and dive.
Okay. Hey, them searchlights are picking us up.
Searchlights can't hurt us.
And we're right over the plant.
Yeah. And that's the building right down there we want to hit.
Hey, what's all them little flashes of light down there?
Rifles?
You mean they're shooting at us?
Sure, they're shooting at us, you dope. Don't worry, they can't do us any damage at this height.
Yeah, but how about when we circle back and dive down there?
We'll be moving too fast for them to hit us. And after the bomb lets go on the powder magazine, there won't be anybody alive down there to do any shooting.
You ain't kidding about that. And we passed over the plant, Whisper.
Okay. Slide the bomb into the rack. No, wait.
Huh?
Try out the release first. We don't want to slip up.
All right. Yeah, that's okay.
All right. I'll slide the bomb in place.
Yeah. Yeah, all set.
Now remember, keep your hand on the release lever. I'll give you the word to pull. So you got that straight?
Yeah, you give me the word.
All right. I'll circle back for the dive.
I sure hope nothing goes wrong and you can't pull out of that dive.
Stop worrying. I can handle this crate.
Hey, them searchlights are trying to pick us up again.
Not a good it'll do them. In just about 60 seconds flat, I'll circle around, and the Verde River Canyon powder plant will be nothing but a pile of twisted junk.
Hey, Whisper, where is the powder plant?
Huh?
It was right over there just a second ago. Now I don't see it.
That must be behind us.
Oh, no, it ain't. And it ain't under us. There ain't a light showing anywhere. It's nothing but pitch darkness all around down there.
For the love of Mike. You're right.
What's happened?
The powder plant lights must have gone out. Something's gone wrong with the juice.
Holy smokes. What are we going to do now?
Keep your shirt on. They'll go on again in a minute.
Yeah, but suppose they don't. Everything's black as your hat.
Don't get panicky, you fool.
I told you we shouldn't have tried it tonight. Let's go back to the Mesa and wait.
How can we go back to the Mesa? There's no moon, and we couldn't see the land.
This is one of Mix's tricks, and we've fallen right smack into it.
How did Mix have anything to do with it? We left him and Wrangler up there on the Mesa. They couldn't have reached the powder plant in this time.
Well, then why did the lights go out? We better beat it, Wispo, while we still got a chance.
We're not running until we got a good reason to run. We'll cruise around and wait to see if those lights down there come on again.
Yeah, but supposing they don't?
Then we head south for El Diablo before daylight. We're perfectly safe as long as... Hey, look at that gauge.
What gauge?
The gasoline gauge. It only registers a quarter full.
Something's gone wrong with it. I filled the tank clear full last night.
Are you sure?
Positive. It was so full it wouldn't take another drop.
That's funny. We'll see where the gauge will go wrong. Well, nothing to bother about.
Huh? Well, what's the matter?
Quick! Piece of cloth. Your hat or a piece of your shirt, anything. Hurry up, you fool! The gas tank.
I don't know what you're...
There's a bullet hole in the gas tank, don't you see?
Oh!
That's where our gas is gone. Plug it up. Don't sit there with your mouth open. Do something!
Yeah, totally.
We must have been losing gas ever since we took off from the Mesa. One of those slugs from Mix and Wrangler threw us and plugged our gas tank. Come on, what's the matter with you? What, do you got a move on, Nick? Get that whole stuff up and be quick about it.
And down below on the road that leads to the Dobie Airport, Tom and Wrangler race through the darkness on Tony and Calico.
I don't get it, Tom. You put out the lights at the powder plant for breaking the power line, and then instead of heading for the plant, we head for the airport.
Come on, Tony. Come on, boy. The plant's safe for the time being, Wrangler. Whisper Johnson's flying around up there in the darkness wondering what's happened.
Yeah,
We're going after it.
Huh?
That plane they promised me. It should be at the airport by now.
You mean we're going sky chasing?
That's just what we're going to do.
But when Whisper hears us coming, won't he run for it?
Where's he going to run to? He can't go back to the Mesa and land without lights. And if he heads for some other hideout, we'll follow it. Listen. He's circling around up there. He's lost, Wrangler. Hopelessly lost. He's picked out that airport beacon up ahead, the only light he can see. And he's wondering what it is, trying to get his bearings.
Yeah, but Tom, even if we do follow him up there in a plane, how are we going to keep on his trail?
We can follow him by the exhaust flame from his motor. Here's the airport gate. Come on, Tony. Come on up, boy.
Get along, Calico. See anything of the plane, Tom?
No, not yet. Oh, Tony.
Go ahead, Calico, here.
Hello? Hey, that's you, Nick?
Here's Charlie. Have you seen anything of an Army plane that was to be flown here for me tonight? I sure have. It's out there on the runway, gassed up and ready to go.
Good.
Come on, Wrangler. We've trailed some pretty low-down hombres by foot and by horse. But this time we're going after a couple of high-flying buzzards by air. Come on, let's go. What will happen when Tom Mix climbs into the fast Army pursuit ship and takes off into the darkness after Whisper Johnson? On Monday, we'll join Tom in the most thrilling chase of his career. Be sure to listen in.
Great shooters, would you like to see how Tom Mix shot it out with a bad man in the streets of Dobie some time back? All shown in colored pictures that fairly take your breath away? Would you like to read the hair-raising story of Tom's narrow escape from death in the underground treasure vaults of the Toltecs, told in a comic that'll knock you for a loop? Then be sure to send in pronto for your copy of the Big Tom Mix Color Comics book number 5. You'll find not only these, but other exciting comics starring the characters you hear on these programs in this fascinating Big Color Comics book. Now, these Tom Mix Color Comics can't be bought anywhere at any price. But here's Don Gordon to tell you how you can get your copy free if you act right away.
Straight shooters, to get your free copy of the sensational big 35-page Tom Mix Color Comics book number 5, just mail 2 shredded Ralston box tops with your name and address to number 1, Checkerboard Square, St. Louis, Missouri. Let me repeat that address. It's number 1, Checkerboard Square, St. Louis, Missouri. That's all you have to do, and we'll send you this Color Comics book right away. This offer is good only in the United States. But hurry, get your order in tonight. Tomorrow, sure.
Hold on, Don. Strip my gears. It's roundup time. So let's get going.
When it's Ralston time at breakfast, then surely it's a treat. Cabinets full flavored Ralston, tastes golden western wheat. Wrangler says it is delicious. and you find before you're through with a lot of green, boy, sure tastes keen and stout for breakfast too. Ask your mother in the morning, serve you up a steaming plate. It's Grandpa whole wheat cereal, and the cowboys think it's great. Once you try it, you'll stay by it, for it's really swell to eat. Jane and Jimmy too say it's best for you, Ralston cereal can't be beat.
This is Don Gordon speaking for Shredded Ralston and inviting you to listen to another exciting Tom Mix Western Adventure program on Monday.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo Silver, the Lone Ranger. With his faithful Indian companion Tonto, the masked rider of the plains led the fight for law and order in the early days of the western United States. No outlaw leader could match his strength and courage, and no criminal who worked within the law could match his daring or resourcefulness. He was the greatest champion of justice the frontier ever knew, and the memory of his deeds will survive as long as the memory of the early West itself. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! We're heading south for the range country. Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
Mannix, land and cattle owner of the district, was in a hurry to conclude his conference with Philip Taylor, a representative of an eastern syndicate that operated a dozen ranches. They and a third man, occasionally addressed as Buck, were in Mannix's office, a dingy affair of clapboard bordering Wolf Prairie's straggling Main Street.
Hey, Taylor, you better take a look. They're hitching fresh horses to the stage already. You aim to catch it, you'll have to get a move on. Buck, you run over to Mr. Taylor's room at the hotel and fetch his bag.
Sure.
I'll see if I can...
Never mind, Buck. I can carry my own bags. There's nothing to get excited about, Mannix. Sit down and talk a bit. If I miss this stage, there'll be another tomorrow.
But don't you have to report back to your office?
There's no hurry.
Oh, but I thought that...
Mannix, if my feelings were easily hurt, I'd say that you didn't like my company.
Oh, gosh, no, Taylor. It ain't that. Well, it's just that Well, I'd kind of like to know for sure where we stand.
I thought I made it clear that my decision would be final.
Oh, sure, but...
I guess I'm not very bright today. Anxious to get your hands on that $30,000, huh?
Yeah, that's it. I need the cash.
Badly, the 24 hours will make a difference?
It might.
I see. Well, there's no reason why I shouldn't oblige you. You know the property the syndicate wants, of course.
Uh-huh. All that land south of the county line.
Right. Have the deed prepared and look for me in about 2 weeks. I'll return with a check for the full amount.
Well, that'll be fine. Buck, hand Mr. Taylor his hat.
Sure. Here you are, Mr. Taylor. Well, I should get your bags now.
No, I'll take care of them. I still have time. Well, good day.
Goodbye.
Good day. Boy, you're clean loco.
Well, I sure would have been if he'd stayed on another 10 minutes. I didn't figure I'd ever get him started.
You like the looks of the inside of jail?
Huh?
I heard right, didn't I? It's that range south of the county line you promised to sell the syndicate, ain't it?
Well, sure.
But you sold that range already. You sold it just last Monday to that fella from the east.
Don't I know it? Why in blazes do you think I wanted him out of here?
Huh?
Harris is due here right now. I had to get rid of Taylor to keep him from meeting.
I'll be doggone if I can savvy you. Why didn't you tell Taylor that range won't yours no more?
And lose the chance to make an extra profit?
How come?
You heard Taylor say the syndicate would give me $30,000, didn't you? Well, I sold to Harris for 20.
That was just your bad luck.
Yeah? Well, we'll see about that.
What's to be done about it now?
Plenty.
You ain't gonna fake a deed, are you?
Do I look that foolish?
After the way you acted today, I wouldn't be surprised by nothing you done. Well, it don't matter none to me. I just work for you. But I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, there's Harris now.
Where?
Just reined up outside.
What's he coming back for?
I told him I might be able to help him line up a crew. You keep your mouth shut about Taylor's, have you?
I know when to keep still.
And here's something else. Whatever I say, you play up to it and don't act surprised.
Huh?
That's all I got time to tell you now. Come in.
Hello.
Howdy.
Well, Mannix, were you able to do anything for me?
I sure was, Harris. Let's see. What you wanted most was a foreman you could rely on till you got the hang of things, wasn't that it?
And a capable crew.
Well, if you have the right foreman, he can hire your crew.
Yes, I suppose he could.
And I've got just the man for you. I don't think you've met Buck here, have you? Buck, shake hands with Mr. Harris.
Howdy.
Glad to know you, Buck.
He's the fellow from the east I told you was going to try ranching.
Uh-huh.
Harris, I think Buck will make you as good a foreman as you can find.
Oh, he's the man, eh?
What he don't know about the cattle business ain't worth knowing.
You mean I'm to hire...
You forgot already?
Yeah. When you mentioned it, I was thinking of something else.
You better mind yourself. Well, Harris, that suit you?
I'll be glad to take anyone you recommend. You think you'd like to work for me, Buck?
Oh, sure, Mr. Harris, sure.
Good. We'll consider it settled. You know where I'm staying.
I moved into the old Grant place, didn't you?
Right. Can you start to work today?
I don't know why not.
That'll be fine. Your first job will be to find 4 or 5 good men and let me know when you have them.
There's the Grant place, fellas. That's Harris standing out in front.
Yeah, sure.
And if one of you ever lets on that you're really working for Mannix instead of him, I'll make you sorry you ever learned to talk.
We can keep our mouths shut, boss.
I'll see that you do. Hi there, Mr. Harris.
Hello there.
Oh, boy. Whoa there. Well, here's your crew, boys.
It didn't take you as long as I expected.
I was lucky. And every one of these boys is a top hand. You better meet him. This fella answers when you call him Jake. The tall hombre next to him is Idaho. That there's Shorty and the other's Whitey. Fellas, this is your new boss.
Pleased to meet you, Harris.
Glad to know you, men. I imagine you're anxious to get settled. You'll find the bunkhouses ready, and if you're hungry, yell at the cook. You can turn your mounts into the corral.
All right.
Will you stay here, Buck? I want to speak to you.
Sure. Go ahead, fellas.
Right.
Get up. Orders, boss?
I'll have work for you and the men first thing in the morning, but I wanted to speak about something else.
Yeah?
After you left us today, Mannix mentioned something you probably know already.
What's that?
Before I bought this land, an Eastern syndicate tried to purchase it, and he refused them.
Oh, sure.
I wished he'd told me before I bought, but I don't suppose I should blame him. After all, that's just business.
What's the matter?
He said the syndicate wanted this range badly. He wouldn't sell because he didn't like the men at the head of it. But they still want this land, and they may not be too particular how they get it.
I know them fellas. And I can tell you, Mannix didn't lie to you none. They don't stop at nothing.
That's what I fear.
Well, Don't let it worry you, boss. They won't put anything over on us.
I hope they don't. You see, Buck, I've gone pretty deeply into this venture, and as you know, I'll have to learn the business from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Every dollar I have to my name has gone into land and cattle.
Yes, I know.
If anything goes wrong, if I'm not successful from the start, I'll have to sell and clear out. I won't have the capital to continue.
Well, didn't you hear me say not to worry, boss?
I'll try not to, Buck. In the morning, you'll take the men and pick up that herd Mannix sold me. It's ready and waiting. Drive it onto our range.
Uh-huh.
And take every precaution to see that things go as they should.
Mr. Harris, you can trust me and the boys to the limit.
I'm sure I can, Buck. And thanks.
Is there anything else?
No, nothing. You can join the men.
Oh, there, Silver. Oh, boy. Ooh. Tonto, I saw Harris.
What him say?
He wouldn't believe me. Mannix is too clever. Prepared Harris beforehand.
Not bad.
And I tried to tell Harris that I'd spoken to Taylor and knew that Mannix had promised to sell his land to the syndicate. After it had already been sold to him, he told me I was lying.
Oh.
He claimed I must be working for the syndicate. But the syndicate wanted to make him suspicious of Mannix in order to force a quarrel. Or leave him without friends to back him up.
Him think Mannix friend?
He does.
Him heap big fool.
No, I wouldn't say that. After all, he's a newcomer here. He hasn't been in the district long enough to know Mannix's reputation. And as long as Mannix has been honest with him up to this point, he has no reason to distrust him. I'm sorry we didn't know he'd bought this land when we met Taylor.
Where Taylor now?
I'm too far away to get in touch with Kemosabe, and he won't return for 2 weeks.
Oh.
In the meantime, almost anything may happen.
And what we do?
The only thing we can do. Harris sent his crew to pick up the cattle he'd bought. They're making the drive now. But we'll keep an eye on them. Saddle up, Tonto. We ride.
Harris joined his crew when the herd they drove reached his range.
Hi, boss.
Any trouble on the way?
Not a bit. Everything went smooth as silk, didn't it, Jake?
Sure did, Buck. Get up, boy.
Well, that's a relief.
You wasn't expecting any, was you?
As a matter of fact, I was.
Yeah?
Why, for?
After you left this morning, a masked man called on me.
Masked?
You was held up?
He didn't seem to be after cash. From what he said, I gathered he'd been employed by the syndicate.
Huh?
He tried to tell me that Mannix planned to sell my land.
Well, doggone.
What in thunder did he tell you that for?
To make me suspect Mannix, I guess.
What did he gain by it?
I suppose the syndicate thinks if I could be persuaded to suspect Mannix, then I'd suspect you. After all, I hired you on his recommendation.
Yeah, but you
And
don't...
if I felt I couldn't trust you, I'd naturally let you go. Then I'd have to hire others to take your place. I'm not acquainted here. If I did that, why couldn't the syndicate plant men of their own at my place?
By golly, Mr. Harris. That must have been just what they were scheming.
But you didn't believe that masked hombre, did you, boss?
Of course not.
Lucky thing for you didn't.
I'm not exactly a fool.
Oh, sure not. Sure, I didn't mean that.
Where do you expect to release the cattle?
Well, you see that pass up ahead?
Yes.
Well, there's a sizable valley beyond it. Plenty of grazing, and once these critters are in it, they can't get out again except by the pass. And we can keep that guarded.
What's the advantage in that?
And the syndicate won't be able to have your cows run off.
They'd steal them if they could, boss. But with only the pass for us to watch, they'll never get the chance.
I see. That's a clever way to handle this, Buck.
Well, I'm only trying to do what's best for you, Mr. Harris.
You'll find I appreciate it.
Shucks. It's all part of the job. Hi, Shorty. Yeah? Tell Idaho and Whitey to hold back the wings. The trail's narrowing. We'll be at the pass in a minute.
Right.
Hold back the wings?
Yeah. String them out so they won't get to milling as they go through. They're spooky now. It wouldn't take much to make them hard to handle.
Oh.
Buck, I can... What the? Rain up!
Hey, who the...
That's the masked man I told you about. Oh, boy.
Oh,
there.
Don't stop, brother. Scout.
What do you want?
Harris, this time you'll have to listen to me.
Take that redskin friend of yours and clear out.
You don't bring that herd into this valley.
Try to stop me.
Harris, I'll try reason for the last time. Tell your men to turn your cattle back. Save yourself trouble. You think I'm lying to you. You believe I've sold my guns to your enemies, but you're mistaken. The worst enemy you have at this moment is yourself.
Buck, drive the cattle ahead. That's an order.
Boss, now you're talking. I'll tell the boys. Get up. Get up there. Come on, get up there.
So that's your answer, huh?
Right.
Very well. It's your decision.
Let's go, Tonto. Come on. Get him up and down.
Hey, you're stampeding my herd. Stop it, you hear me? Get away from there. Stop stampeding the cattle. Get away from the cattle. You hear me?
The curtain falls on the first act of our thrilling Lone Ranger drama. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments. Now, to continue our story. Frightened by the gunfire and shouts of the Lone Ranger and Tonto, the herd turned about and stampeded wildly in every direction but that in which Harris wanted it to go. When the masked man had finished, it was clear that rounding up the herd once more would take days. Buck, on the pretext of appealing to Mannix for men to aid them, secured permission to ride to the office of his real employer.
Whoa there. Whoa, fella, whoa. Mannix.
What is the matter with you?
Somebody's wise to your scheme.
Eh?
A masked fella.
Get your breath and try to make sense. What's this all about?
He stampeded the herd before we could get it through the pass.
You didn't get it into the valley?
He stampeded it, I tell you.
Just one fellow alone?
He wasn't alone. He had a redskin with him.
But how in blazes...
We couldn't help it. Things happened too doggone fast. Them critters was just aching to bust loose anyhow. Right now they're scattered all over creation.
You've got to get those cows into that valley. You hear me? You've got to get them in there.
We will. Just give us time.
Time? Taylor coming back in less than 2 weeks now?
We'll have him there inside of 3 or 4 days, just as soon as we can round him up.
Then get back there and see that it's done. Hey, wait.
Huh?
Who is this masked hombre?
Well, how should I know? I never seen him before.
What's he up to?
Bent on spoiling your plans, I reckon.
How'd he find him out? Who told him? How much does he know?
From what Harris said, he must have known the whole thing. But how he knows, I'll be blasted if I can...
He's talked to Harris?
Sure. Didn't I tell you?
You didn't.
Well, then it's because you never give me a chance yet. Sure, he talked to Harris. Harris told us. Only you needn't get excited. He didn't believe anything the masked fella said.
Oh, he didn't, eh?
Sure not. You'd fix that. He figured it was just part of the syndicate scheme to get him off that range.
You're sure Harris wasn't suspicious?
Not of you.
How do you know?
He said so.
Who is he suspicious of?
Just the masked fella and the syndicate, like I said. Well?
Look here, Buck. Taylor's gone. Nobody will take the word of any fellow that hides his face so he can't be recognized.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can get them cows into the valley like I told you, we're still all right.
If you think so, it don't matter to me.
We are. Once those critters get inside the valley, they won't never walk out again alive. Harris spent his last cash for that herd. With them gone, he's finished. He'll have to sell again.
Yeah, I know. He told me just about the same thing.
Well, when he does, I'll buy. For less than he paid me. That range will be mine again when Taylor gets back. Mine to sell for $30,000.
Sure.
But it won't be mine if you don't get busy. So on your way.
Is it all right to stop by your place on the way back and borrow some help? That's what I told Harris I was coming for.
Take every man I've got.
Right. If you want action, boss, you'll get it.
Call Scout, Tonto.
Yes, Scout?
You're going after Taylor.
Huh?
And you're bringing him here. He's at Miles City. It's a long journey, and I'd hoped he wouldn't be needed, but he will be.
Me get him.
I have a plan in mind, Kemosabe, and I believe I can carry it out alone, at least most of it. But I want you back with Taylor when the payoff comes. You won't need to follow the stage trails. You can save time by cutting across country. Trip shouldn't take less than a week if you hurry.
Tonto, do it.
You see, Tonto, it won't be difficult to prevent the syndicate being cheated by Mannix. We could do that by merely telling Taylor the facts. But until Mannix finds out that Taylor knows the truth, he'll continue his attempts against Harris in order to get back the land he sold.
That's right.
So our problem is to save Harris, and at the same time show him proof of Mannix's scheme, which is something a lot harder. It can be done, however, and we'll do it. Now you'd better be on your way.
Me go. Get him up, Scout. Get him up.
Buck and the crew set to work to round up the scattered herd. It was not an easy task, however. The country was broken and wild and overgrown with brush. There were 1,000 places to hide, and it seemed to the overworked cowboys that Harris's steers had found them all. Even at the end of the 5th day following the stampede, a few remained to be recaptured. Buck, Jake, and Shorty, searching out the least accessible part of the range, had made camp for the night beside an isolated water hole.
Oh, gone, it feels good to get out of the saddle. I'm telling you, Buck, if I had to put in another week like this, I'd quit you flat.
And me with you. Yeah? Well, how'd you like to be me? I've been working just as hard as anybody. And on top of it, I got Harris and Mannix both snapping my head off.
You seen Mannix lately?
I seen him yesterday. He's worried plenty.
No more than Harris is. He's sure convinced that syndicate's out for his hide.
Wouldn't you hate to be such a tenderfoot, Jake?
What Harris don't know about the cattle business is aplenty.
Lucky for us it is.
He still don't savvy the real reason we want to throw his cows into that valley, huh?
If he did, do you think we'd still be working for him?
I reckon we wouldn't.
Buck, how much longer will it be before we're finished?
We're most finished now.
Yeah? You think so?
And I took a rough count when I rode back to where they're holding the main bunch. If we can comb a dozen more steers out of these draws in the morning, we'll have 'em all.
Boy, that'll suit me fine.
Sounds good, huh? Well, what do you say we turn in now so as we get an early start in the morning?
Sure, why not? All right with you, Buck?
I guess so. I've had enough work for this day at any rate.
But you're not finished yet.
Who's that? Stand up.
Why, you?
Don't go for that gun. No, you don't.
Oh, my.
Who's next?
Don't shoot me, mister. I ain't looking for trouble.
Me neither.
I'm glad to hear it. Maybe you'll follow orders.
Oh, you smashed my hand.
You're not hurt.
Now, look, mister.
You're saddling up.
What's this
Keep
all?
still. When you're to speak, I'll tell you.
Oh.
Now saddle up and come with me. We're riding to Mannix's place.
Although the Lone Ranger and his 3 unwilling captives rode to Mannix Ranch, they did not call upon Mannix himself. The first word Mannix received of their visit was in the middle of the next morning, when the cowboy known as Shorty burst into his office.
Hey, you want to save your cows, you better come running.
Now, what's the matter?
The masked man stole them.
What's that?
Well, anyhow, he stole a couple of hundred, and right now he's heading for the valley, where you told us to take the herd you sold to Harris.
He's taking cows belonging to me?
That's what I said.
You seen him and never done nothing about it?
I helped him.
Why, you
Now,
know...
wait, Mannix. Wait till I finish explaining. He made us. He got the drop on us last night and took us along at the point of his guns. We never had a choice.
Us? Who else was with you?
Buck and Jake.
Where are they now?
Still with the masked fella. And if you don't get a hustle on, they'll be to the valley before you can stop them.
What are you doing here?
I made a break for it and got away. Take a look at my Stetson. If you have bullet holes, that's just how close that masked hombre come to drilling me.
We still got time to catch him?
If you hurry.
You bet I'll hurry. Come along.
I'm with you.
You'll get a bonus for this, Shorty. Masked fella, eh?
Same one we've seen before.
Well, he's due to learn he meddled in my business just once too often to stay healthy. Get up. Get up, man.
Get along, boy. Get up.
Look ahead. There's their dust. You sure that's them? It has to be. Then cut down that arroyo over there. It'll get us through the pass and give us cover.
Right. Get along, boy. Get up. Get up.
That masked gent's going to get surprised. Get up there.
Get up. Get up.
Buck.
Well?
Keep those steers moving. That's for you too, Jake.
You can't.
Don't get the idea that either one of you will get the chance to escape as your friend did.
If I was you, stranger, I'd be making tracks. Don't you figure Shorty went after Mannix?
What if he did?
You think Mannix is going to take this land down?
By the time he gets here, these cows will be where you were going to take those belonging to Harris. I don't care what happens after that.
You don't care if you're caught?
I don't expect to be caught.
If you don't, you're loco. Mannix will get you for this if it's the last thing he does.
If he tries it, it will be the last thing. Buck, watch those leaders. Don't let them turn away from the pass.
Oh, they're going along all right.
See, they continue to.
They're into the pass already.
So I see.
But if you think...
All right, Mr. Reach.
What? Mannix, you got here.
Take his guns while I keep him covered.
Waiting for me, eh?
Sure. Surprise you? Me and Shorty have been here for the past 5 minutes. Buck, take his guns like I said.
Yeah, Mr. Knight.
One moment.
You...
Mannix has me covered. My guns won't do me any good in my holsters, but I'm not handing them over.
Oh, you're not, huh? Why,
Touch one of them and I'll let you have it. Mannix, tell your man to keep back. You can get in the first shot, but if that shot isn't dead center, I'll take you along with me.
Yeah. Leave him alone, Buck. He's safe enough. Mister, you're going to answer some questions.
Yes?
Just what's your hand in this game? Who hired you to bring these cows of mine here?
No one.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not.
I suppose now you'll claim you don't know what's in that valley.
Of course I do. Larkspur.
You admit knowing it, eh?
Why not?
You savvy what larkspur does to cattle that eats it?
It poisons them.
Uh-huh. In other words, you was going to poison my cows.
As you had planned to poison those you sold Harris.
What's that to you?
I know why you wanted his cattle poisoned. To make him sell out. To force him to sell this range back to you. So that you could sell to the syndicate.
Pretty slick, ain't you?
You don't deny it?
Why should I? Harris don't know it. He won't never find out.
No?
Because you ain't going to live to talk. Buck, stand away from this coyote. I'm going to let him... Oh!
Who did that?
Good shot, Tonto.
Me get gun. It's Harris and Taylor with the engine.
Harris,
You rotten skunk.
No, you don't savvy.
I understand enough. We kept out of sight as Tonto told us and heard everything.
This Tonto told you?
This was arranged beforehand, Mannix.
Well, couldn't have been. You couldn't have known I'd be here. Just because Shorty got away.
Shorty got away because I let him escape. I let him escape to bring you here.
Well, it was a trick.
And I think you can forget about selling to the syndicate. You'll be lucky if you don't go to jail.
Well, Harris, it looks as though you're the man I'll have to do business with.
We can get together. I won't hold you up.
Good. What's your price?
We'll talk about that in a moment. I've got other business here that comes first. Mannix.
Well?
If I chose to, I could turn you over to the law. You and these skunks with you.
But you ain't?
No. You've already lost what you value most. Money. So you're free, on the condition that you never show your face around here again.
Yeah, but listen.
On your way before I change my mind.
But I can't...
Get going.
Hey, don't shoot! No!
You can do what you want to, Mannix, but I'm hightailing. Get up there, and so am I.
Hey, wait for me! Get along, boy!
Hey, wait for me!
Harris, for a tenderfoot, you've done right well.
I guess I am still a tenderfoot, Taylor. I came out on top for just one reason. The masked man.
story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Lone Ranger Incorporated.
Murder Clinic. Stories of the world's great detectives. Men against murder. Each week at this time, WOR Mutual turns the spotlight on one of the world's great detectives of fiction and invites you to listen to the story of his most exciting case. Tonight, we meet Sir Henry Merivale, known to his host of friends as H.M., in the story Death in the Dressing Room. Good evening, H.M. Tell me, you were with Scotland Yard for a long time before you retired, weren't you?
I was indeed, Mr. Knight.
And didn't I hear that you ran some sort of a secret department for them?
Well, there was nothing secret about it. You see, it was called the Department of Queer Complaints. All the crackpots were sent in to me. As a matter of fact, that's how I happened to be on the spot when this nightclub murder took place. You see, I was there investigating one of our queer complaints that didn't seem to have anything to do with murder. And, well, suppose I begin at the beginning, eh? You know how sometimes a nightclub will catch the public's fancy, a place to see and be seen at? Well, at the time of this story, the Orient Club in London was having just such a season, flourishing like the proverbial Green Bay tree. Tony Kaplan, who ran it, was a smooth, slippery customer, Piccadilly by the way of Times Square and Monte Carlo. And he did have one big drawing card, the star of his show, by the way, another Times Square product, Francine Rapport. She was a great dancer. On the afternoon of the day in question, Tony Kaplan was rehearsing Francine.
Francine, what's the matter with you? You're introducing this Javanese temple dance tonight. Come on, quit clowning and get with it, will you?
Oh, let's cut it out, Tony. It's too corny. Standing in the middle of the floor, waving your arms around like snakes. That went out with the arc.
They'll eat it up. Listen, Francine, since when did you start masterminding your routines? You dance and leave the thinking to me.
Oh, yes? Well, maybe I don't like the way you've been thinking lately, Tony. And maybe I don't like the way you've been acting either. Where were you last night after the show?
Oh, nuts. Let's not go through that dialogue again. Put on another record.
Well, don't get any big ideas under that patent leather hair of yours. I got plenty on you, Tony, and I might use it. If you make me, see?
Yes, I see. Another thing I see is that I pay the orchestra to rehearse, not to referee a love match. Come on, let's try that ending again. Okay, fellas, okay. The Java number. Pick it up 8 bars from the finish. Okay, girls. That's it, Fran. Now you've got it. 1 and 2 and finish. Swell. See? I told you it'd be good.
Okay, but I still think it's right from the silo.
Now, let's try it with that blue spotlight.
Blue spotlight? Are you nuts, Tony? You know what blue does to me.
Look, Fran, it's gotta be blue. This number's supposed to be mysterious, see? All the lights out and just that blue baby spot on you. Don't forget you're covered from head to foot with those jewels.
You mean I'm covered from head to foot with that stinking oil?
All right.
I tell you, Tony, it gets all over me. When I finish, I feel like I've been in an oil well.
So what? You can wash it off after the number. Well, it's the only thing that'll make those cheap sparklers gleam. Now quit beefing, Fran. This number will knock 'em dead.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing.
I always do, baby. Okay, boys, from the beginning now, please.
Tony, can I speak to you for a minute?
Why, Paula, you can do more than that to me, beautiful. Come over here. What's on your mind, sugar?
It's that costume of Miss Francine's. You know it's just net. And with all those phony jewels on it, Tony, I won't be able to get her into it fast.
Oh, forget the costume, baby. Concentrate on yours truly for a change. You know, honey, you do things to me.
Mr. Tony, please. Not here. Someone will see you. Miss Francine, she's looking.
I'll let her look. I'm crazy about you, baby. You know that, don't you?
But Tony, Miss Francine...
Leave that to me, baby. Little Tony will fix everything. See?
You will make Paula the great dancer, no?
I'll do more than that. You'll have cars, jewels, furs, the works.
Careful, Tony. She's coming.
Stop that music. Stop the music. Say, what's going on here between you two? Paula, I told you to stay in the dressing room and finish my costume, didn't I?
Yes, ma'am. It was just that I wanted to ask Mr. Kaplan a question about it.
Oh, yes? Well, ask me from now on. You've been asking Mr. Kaplan a lot of questions lately, and he's been giving you an awful lot of answers.
Oh, come on, Fran. Can't a guy be polite to a nice little girl?
Not when he works so hard at it. You lay off, do you hear? Next time I catch her hanging around you, little Paula won't live here anymore.
All right. Now, if you'll take my advice, you'll put your other expression back on, and account you got company. Don't look now. I think the white hope of the Forsyth fortune is headed this way.
Monty?
The kid himself, the heir to the Forsyths. I'm just about ready for the squeeze play. What do you think, Fran? Will the fish bite?
If he won't, I will. Why, Monty, how sweet of you to drop in.
Francine, I've got to see you now. I've got to talk to you.
Why, of course, Monty. I'm sure Mr. Kaplan can hold up the rehearsal for a few minutes.
Oh, why, certainly. Boys, suppose we run over that hula now.
Let's go to my dressing room. It's cozier there. Well, Monty, suppose you've come to talk to me about those letters again.
But, Francine, you don't understand. Those letters are very important to me.
But, sugar, they're very important to me, too. They're so sweet. I've never had such letters before.
That's just it, Francine. You see, I'm in the diplomatic service. If those letters ever get out, well, I mean, they aren't very discreet. It would mean the end of my career almost before I started.
Yes, I see it. Wouldn't be so good if anybody else saw them. Well, I guess you can have them back.
Oh, Francine, you're wonderful. I knew you'd understand. I knew you'd give them back to me.
Give them back? Well, it amounts to that, I guess, but there's a favor I've got to ask of you in return, Monty.
Of course, Francine, anything.
Well, you see, I'm afraid I've been a bit extravagant lately, and I'm terribly hard up.
I see. Yes, I see perfectly. How much?
Now, don't be mad, sugar. It's only £1,000.
£1,000? But that's impossible. I haven't that much money. I wouldn't know where to get it.
That's your business, Mr. Diplomat. I'm giving you a bargain. That's because I like you so much. Why, just think what the Daily Comet would pay me for
All
the
right,
run of
you win. But I've got to have time.
Why, of course, sugar. You can have plenty of time. Shall we say, tonight?
Tonight?
Yes, tonight, after my first show. The dough is to be in an unmarked wallet. And whoever brings it walks up to Tony Kaplan and says, I beg your pardon, you dropped your wallet.
Kaplan? So he's in on it, too. I might have known. A pretty little game.
Yes, we thought so, too, but now I'm tired of playing. So don't you forget. Bring that £1,000 tonight, or else. Make it after my first show, here at the Orient Club.
I'm sorry, sir, there are no tables.
What would I say, Armand?
Sorry, sir, we are entirely full.
Armand, please.
Sorry, madame, but you see. Oh, good evening, Sir Henry.
Well, Armand, you have my regular table, of course.
But of course, monsieur.
Ah, fine.
For Sir Henry Merivale, there is always the table. Right this way, if you please, monsieur.
Ah, you see, there you are, Matthews. Simple when you know how, isn't it?
Yes.
Come along.
By Jove, Chief, I don't see how you do it.
Don't you? Personality, my boy. Personality, only that.
Here you are, Sir Henry. Table 16 as usual.
Ah, very good, Armand. Thank you. Go up here.
Thank you, monsieur.
Oh, this is very nice. Well, I got your message to meet you here, HM. I must admit, I don't know why we're here, sir. Are we, slumming?
Why, not exactly. We're here, Matthews, because this club, the Orient, is run by two of the slickest crooks I'd ever had the pleasure of knowing.
Really?
Tony Kaplan and Francine Rapport. And because Scotland Yard has complaints about a new and highly ingenious racket they're presumably working. Pocket-picking in the futurist manner.
What? Oh, I'm afraid I don't understand, sir.
Well, let me explain. You see, a guest here with a good many drinks inside him seldom remembers exactly how much money he has in his wallet. Now, if that wallet is lifted and deftly returned minus £3, say, or a fiver, he simply assumes he must have spent it.
I see.
The method is harmless and very nearly undetectable, but the takings each week must be enormous.
Very ingenious.
Yes, isn't it? I say, there's an interesting-looking girl. That one in white at the next table.
What? Why, H.M.
Oh, no, I don't mean aesthetically. In this case, I mean professionally. She's just dropped a man-sized wallet on the floor. She seemed very nervous when she picked it up again. I wonder...
Man's wallet? What would she be doing with a man's wallet?
I'm sure I don't know, but I mean to find out.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, the floor show's about to start.
Tonight, Francine offers for your approval for the first time a new dance. The Japanese Temple Dance. On the table, please.
I say, Jim.
Yes?
Look, that girl in white we were just talking about. She's leaving her table. She's going into the bar. Follow her, man. Find out where she's going and report to me.
Right, sir. I say, bartender.
Yes, sir.
Did a lady in white just come in here?
Yes, sir. She went in there, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, you can't go in there, sir.
I think I can. Here. I'm a police officer.
Oh, police.
Yes. Where does that door lead to?
To the dressing room, sir.
Oh, I see. But the girl did go in there.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. Out of my way, please.
Yes, sir.
Let me by, please.
Wait a minute. Not so fast, young lady. Would you mind telling me what you did with that wallet you put in your handbag a minute ago?
Wallet? Really? What wallet?
Now, look. I'm a police officer.
Oh, I see. One of those persons who have a good time here and then arrest the management for selling drinks after hours.
No, I have nothing to do with that. But would you mind explaining what you were doing with that wallet?
I suppose I'll have to. I picked it up off the floor.
Oh, picked it up?
Yes, it's quite true. Not being able to appreciate the charms of Miss Francine Rapport, which evidently stagger you men so, I went to the bar during her dance. On the way, I picked up the wallet. Naturally, when the lights went up, I wanted to find the proper owner.
And why didn't you?
Well, what do you think I'm doing here? Miss Rapport, I understand, is part owner here. I'm sorry if the proper procedure is to stand on the table and shout that you found a wallet. I thought of taking it to Miss Rapport.
Oh, I see. And did you give it to her?
No, she isn't here. Evidently, she didn't come back here after her dance. Perhaps you'll be good enough to let me pass so I can take the wallet to Mr. Kaplan.
Now, just a minute, please.
Oh, all right, you can come with me.
No, let's say you come with me. We're going back to Francine's dressing room.
No, I won't.
Come with me, I said. Is this Miss Rapport's dressing room?
Yes.
Well, then. You'll soon find out if she's here or not, huh?
You see, I told her she wasn't here.
Yes, so you did. But if you don't mind, I think I'll just make sure.
Wait, you can't go in there.
Huh? Well, who are you?
Paula, Miss Rapport's maid.
Oh, then open the door. I'm a police officer, and I want to see her.
But you
Come
can't.
along.
Very well.
What's this?
Oh.
She's dead.
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it.
Murdered. Stabbed in the back with a pair of scissors.
Let me out of here. Let me out of here.
Stay where you are, both of you.
And now, folks, the medley of dancing hits, beginning with the favorite of yesterday and today, Whispering.
Close that door, please. Right, now you. You told me your name is Paula. Miss Rapport's maid?
Yes, sir.
Were you here when Miss Rapport came back from her dance a few minutes ago?
No. No, I was not. I can prove I was not. She met me at the end of the passageway. Gave me a message to take through Mr. Kaplan to come back and see her. I went and told him. I was out there. Mr. Kaplan can tell you that.
All right, now, all right. Steady. Paula, do you know where table 16 is?
Yes, sir.
All right, at table 16, you'll find a big, heavy-set man with a sandy, ruddy complexion. His name is Sir Henry Merivale. Ask him if he'll come in here right away, will you? But don't say a word about this to anyone else. Have you got that?
Yes, sir.
Can't I go now? Please, I can't stand looking at her there.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain where you are. See. This in her hand. Scrap of paper, Evidently left when the murderer snatched the rest of it from her grasp. Got to see you. Ever your adoring Monty.
Monty?
Oh, you know him.
No, I don't.
But you knew she was dead. Why didn't you tell me? You must have known I saw you come out of this room.
You think I'm insane. You'd only have thought what you're thinking now. But I didn't kill her. I came in here and found her dead. All I wanted to do was to get away. I don't expect you to believe that. I probably wouldn't believe it myself if I were in your place.
Then what about that wallet?
Tony Kaplan's wallet. You might as well know now.
Oh, you stole it.
No, I didn't steal it. He dropped it.
He dropped?
He dropped it, I tell you.
You still got the wallet?
Well,
You better let me have it.
Here it is.
Thank you. £1,000.
What's going on here? Who are you?
Steady, Kaplan. Don't touch anything.
She's dead. Francine.
Yes, Kaplan.
They got her. She was all I had. Who did it? Tell me. Who did it?
Easy,
I'll
Kaplan.
kill him. Who's that girl?
I came
What's she
in
doing here?
Well, she told me she'd found your wallet.
Yes, that's right. Now, Mr. Matthew, you can clear up one thing. I mean about that wallet. Mr. Kaplan can clear it up. I saw him drop it. He can tell you who I am, too. He can vouch for me.
All right, Kaplan. What? Is this your wallet?
What wallet? Where? What are you talking about?
Does this wallet belong to you?
Certainly not.
I suppose you'll say that you don't know why I'm here either.
Madam, I don't know what you're talking about. I only know that Francine is dead. Dead, do you understand? I love Francine. I come in here to find her dead with a pair of scissors. And all you people can do is babble about a wallet. Oh, I don't know who you are. I never saw you before in my life. Did you kill her? Did you?
Did you?
I've done a lot of things in my life. Judged by the number of police in my club tonight, they think I've done a lot more. But I couldn't have killed Francine. I never left that orchestra platform from the time Francine was dancing till just a moment ago. 50 people will testify to that. Once in my life, I'm in the clear when dirty work's been done. This kind of dirty work, this kind.
What kind of dirty work, Tony?
Who are you?
Sir Henry. Oh, boy, Chief, am I glad to see you.
Why, thank you, Jim.
Hello, copper. Come to run us all in?
No. Francine's maid told me. I've telephoned divisional headquarters about our unfortunate homicide here. They'll take charge. No, I really came to break up your newest and I think most ingenious racket.
I don't get you.
This is a test for the air raid warning protection. This is a test. There is no air raid at this time. The 1st Fighter Command, New York, requests that all radio broadcast stations receiving this test transmit time when signal was received by telegraph to 1st Fighter Command, New York. These tests will continue at certain intervals. If it is ever necessary to close broadcast stations due to enemy air raid attack, your station will make a short announcement of the fact when it goes off the air. This is only a test. Thank you.
This wallet contains the blackmail money that Kaplan and Miss Rapport wanted from your brother for his letters to Miss Rapport, doesn't it?
No.
You're crazy.
You were instructed to hand the money to Kaplan in public in the presence of witnesses in a wallet with a little speech. This is your wallet, isn't it?
It's not
You
true.
can't get
You
away
went
with
to
it.
give it to him by the orchestra platform, but at the last minute you lost your nerve, didn't you?
No, I
So you
didn't.
followed Francine in here and tried to fling it at her instead.
You're trying to trick me.
That's another one of their little games. Nice, safe blackmail. They used to pull that one in Paris.
You're going a little fast, aren't you, copper? You could get into trouble, you know, talking like that. Making accusations you can't prove out of nothing?
Not exactly nothing, Anthony. Monty Forsythe telephoned us, but then he lost his nerve and refused to set a trap. There was nothing else we could do about it.
Well, what else could I do? I had to get back those letters Monty wrote her. He won't help himself, and
Look here, Miss Forsythe. I seem to have made a fool of myself. I'm sorry.
That's all right, Mr. Matthews. You may not have caught a pickpocket, but how do you know you haven't caught a murderess? Look there at that piece of paper in Francine's hand. That's torn off one of my brother's letters, and our wonderful Mr. Kaplan knows it as well as I do.
I don't know what Francine was up to. About letters, that is. She wanted to sell some letters. That was her business. But if there were letters, where are they now?
Well, here's part of one at any rate. You know, strange what soft hands and arms Francine has. By the way, Miss Forsythe, did you get the letters?
No. I've told you. She was dead when I got here. I was only here half a minute anyway. I haven't got any letters. Well, you can search me if you like. Kaplan had the letters. He probably still has them.
I never had any letters. Maybe your brother got him. Didn't this copper say he's here tonight? What's his alibi?
You know you really are a nasty bit of work.
That may be. We're none of us perfect, not even you. But you see, Miss So-and-so, you're in a jam, a bad jam. Now, I'm not in a jam at all. I didn't kill that poor kid. I couldn't have killed her. The coppers themselves will tell you I never left that orchestra platform any time.
Is that true?
Yes, it's quite true.
See?
No, I don't see. All I know is that it cost Monty and me nearly everything we've got to scrape that money together. There must be lots of poor fools like us. The clever ones of this world have it all their own way, haven't they?
Oh, I think not, Miss Forsythe. No. Come in. Oh, it's you, Paula. Come in and close that door, please. Paula. Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Maybe you have. I was at the Tin Hat Club 2-3 years.
No. I've never been at the Tin Hat Club. No. Haven't I seen you more recently than that?
I don't know.
Very well, we'll skip that. How many dressing rooms are there here?
2 besides this.
Any other principals aside from Miss Rapport?
No.
And the chorus girls, did they change in these rooms?
I'll answer any of your
I'm
questions.
talking to Paula now.
No, on the other side. Miss Rapp would not let them.
When did you last see Miss Rapport alive?
I passed here when she came back off the floor. She gave me a message for Mr. Kaplan.
Ah, so you have an alibi too, eh? Tony, you're a good dance director, aren't you?
Yes, I guess so. What's that got to do with it?
Do you suppose you could teach Paula here to do that temple dance, now that Francine won't be able to dance it any longer?
Oh, I suppose it. Look here, H.M., what are you getting at?
In fact, you've already taught her, haven't you, Tony?
No, certainly not.
Did you notice the dance finished 3 measures too soon tonight, Tony? Didn't that worry you?
Have you gone up your rocker?
I think not. Let me have a look at your hands, Paula.
My hands?
Yes, both of them.
If you're saying Paula had anything to do with killing Francine, you're wrong. She was out on the dance floor with me the whole time. 50 witnesses can prove it.
No doubt.
And if you're saying she's a pickpocket, you must be completely off your nut. What do you think you'll find in her hand anyway? Beeswax?
No, not at all. No, only oil.
Oil?
You're quite right. She was out on that dance floor the entire time. She's got oil on her hands and arms, Tony. How did she get it there?
Let me alone.
How should I?
I'll tell you. From the oil that was smeared on those jewels on her costume while she was on that floor dancing. Why was she out there dancing instead of Francine, Tony? Or shall I tell you that, too?
You're crazy.
Because Francine was in here, dead. Wasn't she, Tony?
No.
You killed Francine before the dance.
No.
Then you went out to the bandstand and Paula took Francine's place. You were sure no one would recognize her in that dark blue light with her Japanese headdress on.
No.
Paula, keep your trap shut.
Everybody assumed it was Francine, would swear they saw her alive. And everybody would swear they saw you out there all the time. A pretty alibi, Tony.
Yeah, that's right. I got a swell alibi, copper. Try and break it down.
Well, Paula, who is it to be? You or him?
No, I didn't kill her.
He'll rat on you, Paula. You know that, don't you?
Yes, I'll tell.
Why, you
Oh,
black-hearted
I didn't kill her.
Eat it out, Captain, or you'll get hurt.
He killed her. He killed her with scissors. You say you dance. Nothing happens. He promised to marry me. I do nothing.
All right. Constable. Yes, Constable. Take them away.
Front you up,
Yeah. A nasty customer, Jim.
Right, sir. They both are. And it was lucky for you Paula didn't have time to wash that oil off her arms. You might never have caught her.
Yes, that helped. But it was plain from the first that there'd been a substitution of identities.
For the first, Sir Henry?
Yes.
Well, I don't see how.
Well, Jim, as you know, I have an eye for a pretty girl. But that's not all. Whatever you might say about Francine Rapport, she was a magnificent dancer. I didn't know who it was dancing out there tonight, but I knew it wasn't Francine.
You have been listening to Murder Clinic. Murder Clinic, the WOR Mutual series, which brings you each week one exciting case, one member from the band of the world's great detectives. Next week, Murder Clinic will bring you one of the best-known and best-beloved figures in all crime fiction, Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot, the man with the little gray cells. The story is The Tragedy at Marsden Manor, in which Poirot double-crosses a double-crosser. Tonight's detective was H.M. Merivale, played by Roland Winters. Original music was composed by Ralph Barnhart and conducted by Bob Stanley. This program was an international exchange feature over the coast-to-coast network of the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. Tales told on Murder Clinic are adapted by authors Lee Wright and John A. Bassett. Murder Clinic is produced under the direction of Alvin Flanagan. Frank Knight speaking. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Leo is on the air.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is John Carroll, and I'm pinch hitting this week for your Hollywood radio reporter. And bringing you those bright lights from the cinema heavens, those histrionic playboys, those he-men from Dead Man's Gulch, the Marx Brothers. Hooray! With laughs. Music. And the late news flashes. Take it away, Groucho.
Late, I'll say they're late. Listen to this one. 1859, John Brown raids Harper's Ferry.
Oh, it's a raid!
Don't give me your right names. 1865, General Lee surrenders at Appomattox. Surrender, dear. 1867. Nebraska is admitted into the Union. USA calling Nebraska. USA calling Nebraska. Come in, Nebraska.
And the hottest flash of the century, 1870. The Marx Brothers go west.
Hey, wait. Just a minute, chap.
Why, what's the matter, Chico?
We forgot something very important. Now you've done it. We'll probably never get this old tea kettle started again. What's the matter? Don't you want to go out west? Don't you think it's better than living all your life in Brooklyn? Don't you think Horace Greeley knows what he's talking about? Or maybe you're one of those smart guys who don't think.
Sure, I think all right. You listen very close now. Maybe I can make you understand. This reporter fellow says the Marx brothers go west.
That's right.
All right.
I suppose you want to back up? No. Why, you can't. Why, you miserable cheat. Why, if I thought...
Sure, that part's okay. But he don't give us the plug.
Oh, the plug. I bet on a plug once and lost my shirt.
I saw that shirt. You don't lose very much. Look, John says the Marx brothers go west. That's us, eh? Sure. Now, to get into the plug, all he's got to say is, from the picture of the same name. You see? That's a fix up everything.
Ah, Chico, you're a genius. A stupid genius, but a genius. Now, maybe we can get started while the West is still a frontier. You know, history hasn't been killing time while we've carried on this little tete-a-tete. You boys pitch a little coal into this iron horse, and I'll try to get my partner here to relaunch us. How about it, partner?
You anything. Flash. 1870. The Marx brothers go west. From the picture of the same name.
With John Carroll and Diana Lewis. All aboard? Nobody can outshoot two-gun Quail. Sweep him out of the gutter, boys. Sweep him out of the gutter.
There ain't nobody in the gutter.
There isn't? Well, sweep out the gutter. You can't make a fool of two-gun Quail. And by the way, who asked you in here?
Hey, you forget me already, boss? I'm a Dead-Eye Joe Pinello from Indianapolis.
Oh, an Indian. I've always wanted to meet an Indian. Tell me, Redskin, what's that weird object with red hair that's hanging on your coattail?
It's no coattail. It's my brother Rusty. Hey, Rusty, come on, say hello.
Talkative fellow, isn't he? And what's that little trinket he's got hung around his neck? A bear trap?
Boss, all the time you're seeing things. That's no bear trap. That's a Rusty's harp. Come on, show him, Rusty.
Yeah, you show him, Rusty. And I'll show you the sweetest little flute obligato in these parts.
But this time, play it different. Play it good.
Rusty's all right.
Well, as long as we're turning this here clam bake into a musical, I'll unsling my old guitar and get John here into a song. As if I didn't know.
As if you didn't know what?
That's the name of the song.
Tell me why I'm lonely, as if I didn't know. Who knows my only, as if I didn't know. We've said it all before, 1,000,000 times or two, but say it just once more, it's wonderful and new. Tell me you'll be faithful, as if I didn't know. Last night seemed so many moons ago, and so just repeat the story sweet and say you love me so, as if I didn't know.
Rusty thinks you do all right, too. Huh, Rusty?
Sounded to me like he was giving John the bird.
I get it. But I think Rusty wants Joe to play the piano. And by the way, Chico, speaking of birds, how about the woodpecker song?
Sure. I love the woodpecker.
Well, play it. But keep your hat on. If I hadn't seen it with
You're
my
right
own
there,
eyes.
Joe.
It's okay, huh? It's okay.
Yeah? Well, it's back to the range for us, boys. Back in the saddle. Get along, little doggy.
Steady there, Silver. Whoa, whoa, Silver. Whoa. Just clippity-clop, riding the range together. It's a lonesome road and mighty long, but the hoofbeats make a mighty pretty song. With clippity-clop, just clippity-clop. You think this riding, this constant riding, is something that can't be done. But all day Sunday, We got till Monday just to ride it round for fun. Riding the rain together, where the men are men and life is free, and there's nothing breaking the monotony. It's clippity-clop.
My heart is beating.
Clippity-clop.
And I'm repeating.
Clippity.
Clippery.
Clippity. Clippity. Clippity-clop.
Ladies and gentlemen, the songs and music you have just heard are from Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's Laugh Epic, Go West, starring the Marx brothers, Groucho, Chico, and Harpo.
With John Carroll.
And Diana Lewis.
Yippee!
And, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for listening.
Colgate-E, Colgate presents Bill Stern.
With the Colgate Shave Cream Sports Newsreel.
Bill Stern, the Colgate Shave Cream Man, is on the air. Bill Stern, the Colgate Shave Cream Man, with stories rare. Take his advice and you'll look keen. You'll get a shave that's smooth and clean. You'll be a Colgate brushless fan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bill Stern bringing you the 345th edition of the Colgate Shave Cream Sports Newsreel, featuring strange and fantastic stories, some that are legends, others mere hearsay, but also interesting. We'd like to pass them along to you. Our special guest tonight in person is the man who's made a lobby out of his hobbies, the famous radio star Dave Ellman. But first, let's begin with Reel 1, Profile of a Dead Man. They say that dead men tell no tales. Well, I know a dead man who told a strange tale, a story I'd like to tell you. For this is the story of a dead man who hit a home run. Our story begins about 5 years ago when Bruce Campbell was a famous big league baseball player playing with the Cleveland Indians. That is, Bruce Campbell was playing with the Cleveland Indians until one day he became seriously ill. They took Bruce Campbell to a hospital where steadily he became worse until finally he died. No sooner was Bruce Campbell dead than a death certificate was made out. And the nurse who had been taking care of him called the coroner and said,
"I'd like to report the death of a patient. His name was Bruce Campbell. He died a few minutes ago."
They were just about to take Bruce Campbell's dead body away when suddenly someone noticed that the dead man had begun to breathe again. Not only did Bruce Campbell begin to breathe again, but in 3 weeks, he was well enough to rejoin his team, the Cleveland Indians. And the first day back with that team, Bruce Campbell hit a home run. Now you know why we said in the beginning of this story that this is the story of a dead man who hit a home run. However, there are even stranger stories of dead men. For back in 1936, on May the 8th, at the Bay Meadows racetrack in California, a jockey named Ralph Neves was riding the favorite when suddenly the horse threw Ralph Neves, threw him right over its head. Down went the jockey. People screamed in horror as one horse after another trampled on the helpless jockey. Ralph Neves was unconscious by the time they reached him. A doctor carefully examined his body. There was no heartbeat. There was no breathing. Ralph Neves was dead. Afternoon newspapers carried that story up in big headlines. Ralph Neves, famous jockey, killed at Bay Meadows racetrack. The coroner came to get the body when suddenly the dead man sat up. No one has ever explained what brought Ralph Neves back to life. But this much I do know. Ralph Neves, who on May the 8th, 1936, at the Bay Meadows racetrack in California was officially listed as dead, was well enough the next day to ride again and win. But speaking of horse racing and dead men, let me tell you the strange legend of Frank Tilley. It happened so long ago that it's become legendary. A legend as told to me that's been handed down from generation to generation. For almost 100 years ago, racing at Newmarket, England, was a jockey named Frank Tilley. However, before one particular race, Frank Tilley made a strange request. He requested that he be strapped onto his horse's back, and he was strapped onto his horse's back. Frank Tilley went on to win that race, but when they led his horse back into the winner's circle after the race was over, they discovered that Frank Tilley was dead. He had been dead when his horse had carried him over the finish line, and it was only because he was strapped onto his horse's back that he had not fallen off that horse. That's the story of a dead jockey who won a horse race, but that's not the end of the story. For seated in the grandstand watching her husband ride that afternoon was Frank Tilley's wife. And when they went to tell Mrs. Tilley that her husband was dead, they found her seated, sitting quietly, staring straight ahead, not moving a muscle. She didn't seem to hear them when they told her of her husband's death. And then they made the horrible discovery that she was also dead. Those strange deaths created a sensational story, and then the shocking truth became known. For the official autopsy on both bodies showed that they had been poisoned. Was it a double suicide? Was it murder? To this day, nobody has been able to solve that mystery, the strangest mystery on record. When a dead wife sat watching a horse race that was won by her dead husband. Portrait of a mystery. Reel 2. In Turf Talk, he's tops. The name is Eddie Arcaro, famous jockey, and naturally, being a champion himself, Eddie Arcaro favors the shave cream of champions, Colgate Brushless Shave Cream, for he recently wrote me.
Like a real thoroughbred, Colgate Brushless Shave Cream breaks fast from the barrier, softens and wilts wiry whiskers in next to no time. But the real mark of the champion is this. Colgate Brushless is there at the finish, for it stays moist and fluffy all the way through a shave. It's a sure thing with me, Bill. Signed, Eddie Arcaro.
Yes, man, as Eddie Arcaro says, Colgate Brushless Shave Cream gives your razor a smooth, fast track so it can cut close and clean without pulling or snagging. And whether your razor is speeding on the straightaway or following the curve of your chin, Colgate Brushless stays with it. Keeps tough whiskers soft and pliant for easy, painless shaving. You can be glad, too, that Colgate Brushless is made light and fluffy, not greasy or gooey, for it's an active cream that rinses off your razor in place lickety-split. Remember, Colgate Brushless Shave Cream is made for you men with wiry whiskers and naturally dry, sensitive skin. Suppose you try it for your next shave, and if you're not 100% satisfied, just send the top of the carton back to me, Bill Stern, care of Colgate, Jersey City, Zone 2, New Jersey, and I'll see that you get double your money back. Tonight, ask for the 9-ounce jumbo jar of Colgate Brushless, the shave cream of champions. Reel 3, portrait of a heavyweight championship prize fight. Next Wednesday night, Billy Conn fights Joe Louis for the heavyweight championship of the world. That will be a great fight. But did you ever hear the strange story of the famous fights that never took place? On June the 3rd, 1936, Jimmy Braddock, then the heavyweight champion of the world, was to defend his title against Max Schmeling. And on that night of this championship fight, as Max Schmeling climbed through those ropes at the Madison Square Garden Bowl, there were 70,000 empty seats. Not a soul was there, for everyone knew that Jimmy Braddock, the heavyweight champion of the world, was not going to show up. And he didn't, even though Schmeling did. But there have been other famous heavyweight championship fights that never took place. Do you remember when Jack Dempsey was the heavyweight champion of the world? For years, people have been trying to get him to fight a big, burly giant named Harry Wills. But Dempsey never would agree to fight Harry Wills until one day, Jack Dempsey did agree to that fight. He agreed to fight Harry Wills. And Harry Wills was to be paid $50,000 if, for any reason, that fight did not come off. And the fight was mysteriously called off. And Harry Wills became the only fighter in history to receive $50,000 for not fighting for the heavyweight championship of the world. But speaking of fights that never took place, let me tell you about Harvey Thorpe. Harvey Thorpe was a great fighter. And many years ago, he agreed to go down to Mexico and fight in Mexico. And on the day of that particular fight, Harvey Thorpe was already in the Mexican ring, ready to begin the fight, when suddenly the Mexican Fight Club was raided by a notorious Mexican bandit. Harvey Thorpe, the American fighter, protested that the fight should be allowed to go on, that he'd come all the way down from America to fight that fight. However, the Mexican bandit laughed at Harvey Thorpe and scornfully threw a bag of beans in the American's face. And with that bag of beans, he told him to shut up. Harvey Thorpe, the American fighter, brought those Mexican beans back to America as a souvenir. And later, out of curiosity, he planted those beans on his farm. Those Mexican beans turned out to be soybeans, the first soybeans in America. And out of those soybeans was made flour, milk, glue, varnish, paints, and plastics. And so, because an American fighter could not fight in Mexico, he became a millionaire, and a new industry was born. However, there's one legend of a famous fight that never took place that's even stranger than any of these. For although record books fail to recall this fight, legend has it that years ago, two Englishmen were scheduled to stage a boxing exhibition, but they hated each other so intensely that they refused to speak to each other, and their fight was called off. Yet even though they did hate each other, they became business partners. However, as business partners, they still hated one another so much that they never spoke to each other. Yet despite the fact that these two business partners hated each other so much that they would never speak to each other, together they wrote the most famous music in English history. For you know them as Gilbert and Sullivan. And that's the strange story of fights that never took place. But the strangest part of this story is that every one of those scheduled fights, Gilbert versus Sullivan, Harvey Thorpe's Mexican fight, Jack Dempsey versus Harry Wills, and Max Schmaling's fight with Jimmy Braddock, all those fights that never took place down through the years, all those fights were scheduled for the same day of each year, June the 3rd. But it's even stranger when you realize that June the 3rd, the date down through the years on which all of those fights were scheduled to take place, was the very same date on which Gilbert, of Gilbert and Sullivan, who began this jinx, was buried. Portrait of famous fights that never took place. Reel 4. In just a moment, we'll present our special guest tonight, in person, the man who became famous by making a lobby out of hobbies, Dave Ellman. But first, here's Charles F. McCarthy.
What's your stubble trouble? Tough whiskers? Sensitive skin? Forget it, brothers. That's a soft assignment for Colgate Brushless, the shave cream of champions. You betcha. This light, fluffy cream is a star performer when your chin has bristles like a porcupine. For Colgate Brushless, softens your whiskers right down to the skin line, keeps moist and active clear through your shave, leaves your face smooth, cool as a cucumber. Sheer comfort is yours when you use Colgate Brushless, the shave cream of champions. Try Colgate Brushless tomorrow. Now, next Sunday is Father's Day. So how's about treating Dad to the shave cream of champions? Present him with a 9-ounce jumbo jar of good old Colgate Brushless shave cream. Bet you he'll say, thanks for the practical, thoughtful gift. And now to Bill Stern and Dave Ellman.
Reel 5. Colgate's camera close-up of Dave Ellman. Here is the creator of Hobby Lobby, the famous radio star, Dave Ellman.
Good evening, Bill.
Good evening, Dave. You've had some great sports figures tell you about their hobbies. What were some of the most interesting?
Well, Jack Dempsey has a hobby of collecting prize ring gongs. He has the bells that started almost all of his big fights.
Well, now that is interesting.
And you know Benny Leonard, the undefeated lightweight champion of the world?
Yep.
Well, he has a hobby of collecting famous fighters' boxing trunks.
Go on, Dave.
Well, there was Michael Podbereznik, whose hobby was walking. He set a world record by walking 22,000 miles, and he never left his own home.
That's a lot of walking, Dave. Who else?
There's a golfer named Jimmy Nichols who's won many big tournaments, despite the fact he has only one arm.
Well, now that really is something, Dave.
And I mustn't forget Coleman Clark, the table tennis champion, who plays table tennis with frying pans.
Well, certainly athletes have some strange habits, don't they, Dave?
Yeah, Bill, but you haven't heard the strangest one.
Well, I can't imagine what could be stranger than those that I've already heard.
Then listen to this. Not so long ago, there was a famous prize fighter named Felix Martinez. Well, after Felix's days were over in the ring, he took up fencing and went on to become a champion. But the strange part of this story is that Felix Martinez, who was a champion prize fighter and later became a fencing champion, is totally blind.
Thank you so much. Good luck and good night, Dave Ellman. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the 3-0 mark for tonight. Next Friday night, we'll be back, same time, same stations, with another edition of the Colgate Shave Cream Sports Newsreel. Our guest next Friday evening will be the famous syndicated cartoonist, believe it or not, Bob Ripley. So be sure and be with us at our usual time next Friday night when we'll present in person the most widely syndicated cartoonist in the world, believe it or not, Bob Ripley. See you then. Until then, I'll be seeing you on the screen in the News of the Day newsreel at your favorite Lowe's or Associated Theaters. Now, till next Friday night at this very same time, this is Bill Stern wishing you all a good night.
Bill Stern, the Colgate Shave Cream Man, is on his way. Bill Stern, the Colgate Shave Cream Man, had lots to say. He told you tales of sports heroes, the inside dope he really knows. So listen in next Friday night. Colgate.
Ladies, how would you like to buy all the soap you need? Well, one of these days you will. But that day isn't here yet, because this country is alarmingly short of fat, the most important ingredient of soap. So salvage every speck of used cooking fat you can and sell it to your butcher for 4 cents a pound. Remember, where there's fat, there's soap. The Bill Stern Show tonight came from New York City.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Today's story, The House of Horror. This is the gorilla house here.
Yeah. What about the watchman?
There's only 2 of them in the whole zoo this time of night. They won't be around here for an hour.
And this is the screwiest job we ever done. Putting a snatch on a gorilla. Why does he want the gorilla? Is he gonna terrorize the city or what?
I never asked no questions on a job. And this is a job, so let's get at it.
There's the cage over there. That's him. That's the gorilla.
Got that chloroform?
Yeah, right here.
Give me it. Now we'll pour some on this rag. Put the rag on a pole and slam it in the gorilla's snoot. Keep away till this stuff is dynamite.
Okay.
Now, take a whiff of this, big boy.
Looks like that'll do the job.
Hey, sounds like he's passing out. All right, open the cage. I'm going in.
Hey, wait, Mac.
Open it up. This'll take about 1 minute. Hey, take it easy, big boy.
Hey, Mac. Mac, are you all right?
Shut up, you fool. All right, now come in here.
In the cage?
It's all right. He's passed out now. Come on. Help me move.
Okay, if you say so, but I don't like it. Hey, he ain't exactly no baby.
No. All right. Here, let's try and haul him out. All right. Let's go. Oh. Heavy.
Is there anybody in here?
Someone's coming. See what you're yelling, Did?
Yeah.
Stay where you are, bud. Get that flashlight out of my eyes.
Hey, what are you doing? The gorilla. You're taking the gorilla out of here.
You figured that one out in a hurry.
Well, you can't do that.
You'll call for nobody. Come on, Eddie. Let's get this gorilla in the van, quick. Then, Margot, according to the version I read, the men were seen hauling the gorilla to a truck. That's how they made their getaway.
And what about the keeper in the zoo that discovered them, Lamont?
Dead when they found him. 2 bullet holes through the head.
Oh, no.
Excuse me, but could I protrude myself into the conversation? Could I, hey? Why, certainly, Shrevey. This is your cab. What's on your mind? Well, about this here now case of the missing gorilla. Yeah? Well, just this morning I'm talking it over with my friend and acquaintance of whom you have heard me talk.
Big Charlie Hay. And what did your friend and acquaintance, Big Charlie Hay, have to say?
Well, he's no more than most of us about what could have happened on account of he knows the fellow who owns the monkey. Oh, that's very interesting.
We're getting warm, Lamont.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Them darn pedestrians. Well, where am I?
Well, Big Charlie is knowing a fellow who owned a monkey.
Correct. Now, according to Big Charlie, he says it's according to the fellow who owns the monkey, this here now gorilla, who was just an overgrown monkey after all, maybe just broke out of the zoo all by himself. Oh, this is Big Charlie's theory? Yeah. He says the monkey fella says that all it makes is born wanderers, so Big Charlie figures that this here gorilla got sick of the zoo and opened the cage in Scranton. Oh, you mean the gorilla drove the truck away, huh? Well, he could have had a Confederate.
Oh, Shrevey, how does Big Charlie explain the keeper being shot and killed?
Well, to tell you the truth, Miss Lane, that stumps him. He never heard of a gorilla carrying no gun. No, not without a permit. Oh, not without a permit. Hey, you're kidding me. Well, Shrevey, I'm afraid that your friend Big Charlie's barking up the wrong tree this time. Yeah, he's just a dreamer, I guess.
Oh, Shrevey, will you stop here, please?
Sure. Hey,
What's the idea, Margot? I thought I was taking you to the country for lunch.
Well, you're taking me to lunch, Lamont, but not to the country.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Not this place.
Why not?
I hate tea rooms, Margot. Especially one that's called Ye Oldie and Quainty Gypsy Tea Room.
Oh, but Lamont, they tell wonderful fortunes in there.
I don't care, Margot. This is one time I'm going to be firm. I definitely and absolutely am not going into that tea room.
Some more tea, Lamont.
Huh? Oh, no, thanks.
Lamont, you're not paying any attention to what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Margot. I've been doing some unconscious eavesdropping.
What do you mean?
There's a very interesting fortune being told in the next booth.
By the cards that you have lost something. Is this not true, me? Yes, I have. A piece of jewelry. Of course. It was in the form of... It was a necklace. The fair young lady has lost a necklace. The cards tell me where the necklace can be found. Really? Where? Wait. I must consult the crystal. Ada sabivas nanahari sai. I see a shop, a tiny shop. In the window of the shop are many animals. They are dead animals, soft to look alive. That's it. Inside that shop, there are many more animals. One of these is a giant stuffed gorilla. In the mouth of that gorilla, your necklace will be found. Where is this place? I will write down the address. Oh, thank you. You'll never know how grateful I am to you for telling me. Quite all right. Oh, thank you so much. I'll go there. I'll go there at once. Thank you. Oh, you'll see. The fair young lady is very generous. Don't forget, in the mouth of the gorilla, you find your neck. Oh, I won't forget. Goodbye. Fortune?
Margot,
Your fortune.
that taxidermist shop sounds very interesting.
You mean you like stuffed gorillas?
No, but considering the events of last night at the zoo, it is a coincidence to learn of someone who has such an interest in the beast.
Oh, this must be the shop. Stuffed animals in the window. Oh, yes, this must be it. Hello? Hello? Is there anyone here? Oh, what an eerie place. The animals almost look alive. Well, I'll have to try again. Is there anyone in the shop? I don't see any gorilla. Oh, might as well. Oh, wait. Yes, there it is. There's the gorilla. Oh, you're an ugly beast. Well, might as well give this thing a try. In the mouth of the gorilla, I'll find the necklace. Well, open up, Mr. Gorilla, and let me...
No need to worry. Nothing to fear. The time awaited is almost here. Now, you must be quiet. You mustn't fret. The time is coming, but not quite yet.
Professor Fielding.
Yes, my dear. What is it?
Shall I give the girl another sleeping drug?
Let's see. Yes, I believe you better.
She looks so white and still lying there strapped to that table. Is she dead?
Suppose, Madam Santo, you leave this case to me. I don't think the gorilla is very fond of you, madam. Did you tell him a bad fortune, perhaps?
I hate the beast. I'm afraid of him. I will be glad when the experiment is over and he has gone away with
You shan't have long to wait, Madam Santo. Within 24 hours, I shall be ready. Madam Santo.
Yes, Professor.
You know you still haven't finished or fulfilled your entire bargain with me.
You mean the other girl?
Yes. I need 2 young women for this experiment, you know.
Believe me, Professor. When you are ready, the other one will be here.
Good. Excellent. 2 women I need if I should succeed. Then my experiment with an ape will make all sit and gaze.
when you perform this experiment, will it kill the girls?
You are prying into secrets, my dear. Prying into things you should not hear. Enough of my silly jingles. You see this machine, Madame Santo?
Yes.
Its delicate mechanism will assure my experiment success. Of course, the young woman will live. I have but to turn the switch so, and the work will be done.
But will the young women be normal again?
To all appearances, yes. But appearances are deceiving, my dear. These women will be possessed of a superhuman strength and cunning. At my bidding, they will rob, pillage, and even murder. All in the guise of sweet, innocent womanhood.
And we'll be rich. With them working for us, we will have a fortune.
Not only a fortune, Madame Santo. If the experiment turns out as I believe it will perform many hundreds of human transformations. Who knows? Perhaps, I say, we might even rule the world.
X-ray, Society Coalition, X-ray, get your
Let me have the paper, son. Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr.
Thank you.
X-ray.
Well, who is this missing socialite, Lamont?
Oh, probably some publicity seeking. Margot, look.
What?
Look at this picture.
Why, Lamont. It's the girl we saw in the tea room.
Yes, listen to this. Doris Molnar missing since Monday afternoon. No clues to her appearance, or disappearance rather, found.
On Monday? That was the day we saw her.
Oh, yes.
Say, that fortune teller. Do you suppose she would know anything about this thing?
I have an idea she might. Yes, I think it would be very worthwhile paying a call on her as the Shadow.
She wants a fortune.
We shall both have a fortune told, Peter, my little bird. The cars will tell us what we wish to know.
She wants a fortune.
I'd say we will no longer have to work in that tea room or live in these dingy rooms above it. We will be rich, Peter, rich. What was that?
I'm sorry to interrupt your fortune-telling, Madame Santo.
Who speaks? Who's here?
I am called the Shadow.
Shadow.
Where are you? Where are you, Shadow?
I'm standing right here beside you.
But I don't see you.
By my hypnotic power, I've made myself invisible to your eyes.
Why are you here? What do you want of me?
I have come to seek information.
What about?
A young lady named Doris Molnar. She disappeared 3 days ago. She was last seen with you in your tea room.
I don't know her. I have never heard of the girl.
Doris Molnar.
You do know her, Madame Santo. In fact, you sent her to a taxidermist shop. Where is this shop located?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Professor Feeling.
Who is this Professor Feeling your strange bird mentions?
I don't know.
Does he have anything to do with the taxidermist shop?
Why, no. No, he doesn't.
Gorilla. Professor Feeling. Professor Feeling.
Now you won't talk anymore. You won't talk. Now see what you made me do. I have killed her. I have killed my sister.
But not before she revealed a very interesting clue. You'll be hearing from me again, Madame Santo. Very soon.
Now, Margot, you know what you're to do?
Yes. I'll tell the fortune teller that I've lost a ring. And then we'll see if she directs me to the taxidermist shop just as she did Doris Molnar.
That's it. And be sure to get the address. Oh, here she comes now. I better finish my tea and get ready to go.
Your fortune? What? Your fortune told me? Why, yes. Yes, I would like to have my fortune told. Good. But the gentleman, you want him to listen?
Well, I was just leaving. See you tomorrow, Margot.
Righto, call me, won't you?
Yes, I will.
Well, here we are. Yes, here we are. That man, your fiancé, perhaps? Oh, no. He's just an acquaintance. Cut the cards, please. And make your wish. All right. There you are. And do try to make the wish come true. Ah, a young lady in love. Oh, no. No, it's not that at all. Well, it's something I've lost.
I see. Then we shall not need the cards. The crystal is for things that are lost. Now, was it jewelry that is missing?
Yes. Yes, that's right. It's a ring.
I consult the crystal. Savivas, Nana Halares, I see a street down by the riverfront. On that street is a tiny shop. In the window of the shop are many animals. They are dead animals, stopped to look alive.
Yes? Yes, go on.
Inside that shop, there are many more animals. One of these is a giant stuffed gorilla.
Yes?
In the mouth of that gorilla, in the mouth, your ring will be found.
Oh, are you sure?
The crystal never lies. You will go to the shop?
Yes.
Yes, of course. The crystal shows that time is very precious. If you want your ring, you must go for it right away. This very night.
Fog, Lamont. I can scarcely see 2 feet ahead of me.
Well, we're right on the riverfront, Margot.
It's deserted here at night. We haven't passed a living soul since we left the car.
It's not exactly a pleasant neighborhood.
The foghorn doesn't help any either. Gosh, I hope we don't pass by the shop. I can't see a thing.
I've been watching for it.
You know, everything considered, I'm certainly a smart kid.
What do you mean?
I picked a fine night to go out and put my hand in a gorilla's mouth. That is, just in case anyone should ask you.
What's the matter?
Oh, something's brushing against my leg. Oh, it's wet and slimy.
Margot, it's only a cat. A black cat, I might add.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing I'm not superstitious. Did he cross in front of me?
Oh, not superstitious, eh?
Well, no, just careful.
Oh, wait. I believe this is the place. Yes. See the animals in the window?
Oh, yes. Do you suppose the shop is open this late?
I'm quite sure it is. Expressly for your benefit. We'll try the door. There you are. Now, Margot, if we hear anyone coming, I'll duck behind one of the animals.
All right. Gee, it's a frightening place, Lamont. What's that noise?
Just the clock ticking off the minute.
You don't think it's a bomb?
No, I'm sure it isn't. I don't think, though, we should attempt to find the lights. It's better that we remain in the darkness. Margot, you look on that side of the room, and I'll take this side.
All right. And if I find it, I'll shout, but loud.
All right.
Lamont?
Yes?
I found a stuffed goat. Will you settle for that?
I won't be the butt of that joke.
Oh, well, no harm in trying. Lamont, what was that?
Well, it sounded like a live gorilla.
Oh, but why should... Lamont?
Yes?
I found it. The stuffed gorilla. The mouth is closed.
Well, wait a minute. Let me help you.
Wait, I'll open it.
You must be quiet, young lady. The time is now at hand when we shall all travel to the promised land. So you're becoming impatient too, eh, big boy? Soon, oh so soon, you'll know the supreme joy. The machine is almost ready, but we must be steady. I must. Yes, my dear.
The other young lady has arrived.
Good. Bring her in, Madame Santo.
Yes, sir.
Now we are all set. The finest we are about to do. Yes, I know, big fellow, I know. Your waiting has ended. Both the young women are ready and here. My hour of triumph is very near.
Get in here, you. Where am I? Still dazed from the fall through the trapdoor.
I see. is an excellent specimen. Put it on the table next to the other young woman, Madame Santo.
Wait. Take your hands off me.
Ah, she has a temper. That's very good, very good.
That girl on the table. Why, it's Doris Molnar. The girl that disappeared.
You know her?
Well, I know who she is, yes. What are all these strange-looking machines? What do you intend to do?
Put it on the table, Madame Santo.
No, you
Close
won't.
the door quickly.
No, stop.
It is very foolish of you to try to escape.
Let me out of here. A gorilla.
That's right, young lady, a gorilla. Seems to like you. That's very good. Considering that you and he shall soon be one.
What do you mean?
I intend to combine your brain with portions of the brain of the gorilla.
No.
When it is finished, you and the other young lady shall retain your brain. But the strength of this beast.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, but I can. Fasten the straps around her body, madam.
No, let me go, I say.
Now I put the machine in place here.
Let me off this table.
We attach the electrodes. There we are.
Oh, stop it,
Now we try out the machine. In a moment, the current will be passing through your body, young lady.
Don't let me off. Let me
Now,
off.
just see. See? Huh? What happened? My machine, the current has failed. What was that?
Have I spoiled your plans, Professor Fielding?
Huh?
Shadow.
Yes, Madame Santo. I warned you that you'd hear from me again.
Who is this talking? I see no one.
It is the shadow. He's invisible, Professor. You cannot see him.
Why is he here?
I have come to learn of your experiment, and it appears that I arrived just in time.
Did you tell this voice where we were, Madame Santo?
No.
Well, how did you know him?
He came to my quarters last night.
I trusted you. Now you tricked me. Trying to ruin my experiment.
That is not true, I swear it.
Now, Madame Santo, you know you told me to come here.
No.
Don't you remember that you promised that we would learn the secret and profit by it ourselves?
No, that is a lie. Don't you believe him, Professor, please?
So you are going to reap the harvest of my years of labor. Steal my secret and then dispose of me.
That is not so. He lies.
I have a way of dealing with those who betray my trust.
Professor, put down that knife.
This is to be the survival of the fittest. I'm going to be the one who survives.
Shadow, help me. Help keep him away from me.
I do not fear him. He's only a voice. You are flesh and blood. I can deal with you.
Leave her alone, Professor Fielding.
Keep out of this.
I will open the cage. If you don't keep away, I will open the cage. I will free the gorilla.
You wouldn't dare. You are more afraid of him than you are of me.
I am warning you. Keep away or I will open it.
Don't open the cage, you fool.
I told you I would do it. I told you.
Look out for that beast, both of you.
Professor, he's coming at you.
Keep away. Keep away. No.
Don't try to save him, Madame Santo. The beast will get you, too.
Help him.
Look out, Madame Santo.
Come on, he'll turn on us next.
Yes, fortunately, I'm prepared.
Oh, he's coming toward me. Look.
Don't move, Margot. No, you don't, Victoria.
Lamont, I just spoke to Doris Molnar on the phone. She's feeling much better. Fortunately, she doesn't remember any of the gory details of the gorilla killing Madame Santo and Professor Fielding. That drug that they'd given her saved her that unpleasant memory.
Good. Well, I went to the shop with the police this morning. You'll be happy to learn that Commissioner Weston ordered that infernal machine of Fielding is destroyed.
Oh, I hope they destroy the whole shop. I don't want to see any more animals for the next few weeks. In fact, right now, I'd even hesitate to look at a stuffed chicken.
Out of the fog, out of the night, and into his American adventures comes Bulldog Drummond. And now to tell you about tonight's adventure, here is Bulldog Drummond.
Come with me to one of the great highways which spread like ribbons across the broad expanse of the United States. It is late at night, and a driving storm beats down on the countryside. Coming up toward the crest of a steep hill, A huge express truck, laden with goods, slowly climbs. In the driver's cab, two men peer intently into the night.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, Red?
What time is it?
3:30. Say, did you see that?
Yeah. Another truck behind us, signaling with their lights.
I wonder if it's anyone we know. I'll give them our signal. 2 long flashes and 1 short one.
Here comes their reply. Long, 2 shorts, and a long.
It's funny. I never got that signal on the road before.
I guess it must be some new outfit.
Yeah. Boy, I'm sure glad we ain't alone on this road.
What do you mean?
The Richards mob.
You ain't worried about them, are you?
Well, they got away with 6 hijackings in the last 2 weeks. 2 of them were on this road.
Yeah, but they wouldn't pull another job so quickly. They're not so dumb. They know the cops are looking for them.
Yeah, well, I hope you're right.
Hey, that truck's coming close.
Only it ain't a truck, Red. I can see it clearly now. It's a car.
Yeah, here they come.
Okay, you in the cab. Pull over and stop.
Say, Red, they got guns and rifles.
Yeah, 4 men in that car. Better do as they say, Bill.
Come on, stop or we'll let you have it.
I mean business, Bill.
Business or not, I ain't stopping.
They're firing at us. You better duck. Hey, the road's wet. Be careful of skidding.
I know what I'm doing.
I hope so.
Are you going to pull over? This is your last chance.
Bill, you better stop.
No, I can manage her.
Now you did it with skidding.
Hold tight. I'll bring her out of it. Just take it.
Bill, you're heading for the back. Get her in the center of the road.
I can't. She's out of control. Watch it, Red. We're going to crash. Red, you okay?
Yeah. You were crazy to try a thing like that.
I wanted to get away from them.
Had a lot of good, it did you. Here they come.
All right, get out of that cab, both of you.
Guess the jig's up, Bill.
Not yet, it ain't. There'll be other trucks along this road and cars, too. I'm going to stall them.
Come on out, or we'll drag you out.
Come on, Red. You must be Richards.
Never mind who I am. Okay, boys, you 2 cover him. I'll take over the truck.
Oh, no, you don't.
Hey, you look like the kind that's going around looking for trouble.
Yeah, you got me right, buddy. He dropped his gun. Grab it, Red. Grab it. Why didn't you help?
Dr. Wilson wanted in Ward 8. Calling Dr. Wilson.
Captain Drummond?
Denny?
Oh, I got your message, Captain Drummond, and here I am. But would you mind telling me what this is all about?
Well, Denny, I've asked you to meet me at this hospital because we've got one of the most important commissions we've ever been assigned to since we landed in the United States.
Oh, I say, what's up?
It seems there's a gang of hijackers stealing truckloads of goods consigned for shipment to England.
Hijackers?
Yes, Denny, it's an American word for a sort of road pirate.
Oh, I understand. Or when did you receive this commission?
Well, we must work as quickly as possible. You know how badly they need those American goods back home.
Oh, yes, of course. Just how do these modern descendants of Captain Kidd operate?
Instead of ships, they use automobiles, Denny. Instead of cutlasses, they use sawed-off shotguns and submachine guns. Otherwise, the methods are exactly the same. Terrorize or even kill the drivers and make off with their trucks. They're a particularly nasty lot, Denny.
Yes, I can well imagine, Captain.
One of their victims, a man named Cassidy, is in that room. He was courageous enough to resist them. They beat him, shot him. If a doctor will permit it, we'll have a chat with him. Ah, there's Dr. Wilson now.
You may come in, Captain Drummond.
Come, Denny.
I don't think you'll be able to have much of a talk with him, Captain Drummond. He's been delirious for the last 2 days. Talks coherently for only short periods.
I understand, Doctor.
Red, why don't you help me? Grab his gun, Red. Help me, Red.
Cassidy.
Red.
Cassidy.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Hugh Drummond. I'm investigating the hijacking.
Oh, yeah, the fight. Did they get the truck? Did they get my load? Huh?
Yes, Cassidy, yes. Now, look, do you feel well enough to answer some questions?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. Now, can you tell me exactly what happened when you were held up 3 days ago?
Yeah, well, Red and me crashed into the embankment. Then they came up in their car.
How many men did they have in the car?
4, I think.
Did you recognize any of the men who attacked you?
No. I guess I was kind of crazy of me to wail into them like I did, but it was dark, and I figured they wouldn't be able to shoot straight anyway. I thought I could stall them till another car came along the road, but I guess it didn't work. You know, Red didn't help me much.
Oh?
In fact, he just stood there. Say, Captain Drummond.
Yes?
Now I come to think of it, the way them lights were signaled.
Yes?
A long in 2 shorts and then a long. And then the way Red... Oh, my head.
Yes, Cassidy, go on with what you were saying.
Light signals. Red.
Yes, Cassidy. What about Red?
Red, why don't you help me? Grab his gun, Red. Give me a hand here, will you? They're coming at me. Don't let him, Red. Oh,
Dr.
Red.
Wilson. Dr. Wilson.
I'm afraid this will be all for the present, Captain Drummond.
Yes, I understand, Doctor.
Why don't you...
Denny.
Coming, yes. I say, Captain Drummond, who's this Red person he's talking about?
Well, Red Nelson, the driver who was with him when the truck was held up. And strangely enough, he wasn't injured in the fight at all.
Oh, that's curious. Well, have you questioned this Nelson person yet?
Yes, I had a little talk with him before coming here. He's scheduled to take a cargo of goods worth $30,000 to New York tonight. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to be on that truck with him, Denny.
Hey, Michaels. Come on, I'm ready to leave. Hey, Michaels, what's keeping you? Well, it's about... Oh, Captain Drummond.
Yes. Hello, Nelson.
What are you doing here?
I've decided to take Michael's place.
Why?
You're carrying a valuable cargo, you know. You haven't any objection to my coming along, have you?
Well, it's hard work. I need someone to relieve me.
Oh, that's all right. I can drive.
Can you?
Oh, I've handled trucks like this before. Well, what do you say? Ready to leave?
Okay, Drummond.
Well, Nelson, when do you want me to take over?
I'll tell you when, Drummond.
Oh, you've been at the wheel for 5 hours now. I think you're rather tired.
No, I ain't tired.
Say, what's that?
What?
Those lights in your mirror.
Signals.
Signal from whom?
Another truck in back of us. You can see it in the mirror.
I can see a pair of lights. Why, it looks more like a car from here.
Oh, cars don't signal like that. It's another truck.
Look, they're flashing their lights again.
Yeah.
Well, what does that signal mean?
He's asking if everything's okay.
Right. Are you going to reply?
Yeah. I'm going to tell him everything's fine. Like this.
2 long flashes and a short one. Interesting. I suppose they'll respond.
Sure. Here it comes.
Long one, 2 short ones. What does that mean?
It means this.
What, a pistol?
Yeah, get him up, Drummond. Come on, get him up.
All right, Nelson. What are you going to do?
You're not going to leave this cab alive, Drummond.
I'm afraid you won't either.
What do you mean?
Look, your truck's going off the road.
Where? Hey, let go of my hand.
Drop that gun. Drop that gun.
Oh, you ain't going to...
Stop it, I tell you.
No. You ain't going to get away with it, you...
Fight to the finish in a truck running wild down the highway. Can Drummond save the precious cargo? What is the secret of the blinking highlights? We left Drummond struggling with Red Nelson in the cab of the huge trailer truck, which is swinging crazily down the highway as the 2 men grapple. Drummond is relentlessly twisting Nelson's gun hand.
Drop that gun.
No, you ain't going to get away from it.
Oh. Now to stop this truck. right, Nelson, snap out of it. Come on. Got your pistol now, so you better not try anything.
What are you going to do with me?
You better talk fast, Nelson. You're smart and tell me what I want to know. It'll take years off your sentence.
What do you want to know?
Those light signals we saw, they came from Richard's car, didn't they?
Yeah.
Did he plan to hijack this truck?
Yeah.
What was the signal you gave him? Was it the signal to stay away?
You ain't got a thing on me, Captain Drummond. You ain't going to get any information out of me.
I don't understand it, Captain Drummond.
What, Denny?
Why that Nelson person is so foolish as to withhold the information.
Oh, it's quite simple. He thinks Richards will help him. As soon as we got back here, he saw a lawyer, and we haven't been able to get a word out of him since.
It's rather discouraging, isn't it, Captain Drummond?
Yes, rather. I thought Nelson's capture would give us an important lead, but it's just another blind alley. We're back just where we started from, and it is...
What are you laughing at, Captain Drummond?
Denny, have you seen the seat of your trousers?
The seat of my trousers?
You must have sat in some paint.
Oh, dear me, so I have. Looks quite ghastly, doesn't it?
Well, that rich yellow doesn't exactly harmonize with your blue suit.
Oh, so I must rush home and change.
No, don't.
But, Captain Drummond, it's most embarrassing.
Embarrassing? Why, Denny, those trousers have just given me a plan that will lead to the capture of the Richards mob.
Have they? Oh, I don't see how a pair of trousers can capture a gang of hijackers.
Oh, you will, Denny, you will.
Well, do you mind telling me what your plan is, Captain Drummond?
Of course not. In every one of these hijackings, the truck was taken from the drivers on the highway.
Yes, that seems to be the general method.
Yes, 2 days later, the truck would be found empty miles away from the spot where it was held up. The hijackers had unloaded the goods, and unless I'm greatly mistaken, stored them somewhere.
Well, can you be sure of that?
Well, not absolutely sure. You see, the police in New York and Chicago have received very little of the stolen property. These hijackers are clever. They know that it's rather easy for the police to trace large quantities of stolen property.
Oh, yes, I see.
And so they're selling only small amounts of it. In that way, they protect themselves.
Very clever.
Yes, but here's the rub. They must have some place where they can unload and store the stuff. And that's the place we're going to find.
But how?
With a clever paint trail, which we'll find in the crime laboratory here at police headquarters. Come on, Denny. We have a lot of work to do. Here, Denny, try this new mixture.
Very well, Captain Drummond. Oh, paint. Upon my word, Captain Drummond, I'm fairly sick of the smell of the stuff.
Now, Denny, we're getting close to the mixture we need. Don't lose patience now.
Captain Drummond.
Yes?
Do you realize that we've spent the entire night in this laboratory?
Have we? Wait, Denny. Come here.
What is it?
Look, this mixture. 104. When did you set it out to dry?
Oh, I look at the chart. 104. Here it is. It was set out at 5:10 a.m.
5:10. And what was its original color?
Dark blue.
Well, look, Denny, it's turned a cream color.
Yes.
I think this is the mixture we need. What time is it now?
5:40.
Are you sure it didn't change color before this?
Oh, I'm positive. Here's the chart, Captain Drummond. Mixture 104, dark blue paint, set to dry at 5:10 a.m. 5:15 a.m., same color. 5:30, still blue. 5:35, starting to turn to cream color.
This is what we need to really track down the stolen trucks. Turn on the lights, Denny. I want to make one more test.
Righto.
Where's that spotlight? Here it is. Now, Denny, you watch while I turn on the spotlight. There we are. See, Denny? We can see that mixture 104 without any trouble. That cream shade looks white under the spotlight.
Yes.
All right, Denny. Today is the 21st. I'm going to call the Trans-State Transport Company and tell them to spread the word that a valuable truckload of goods will be sent to New York on the night of the 23rd. And, Denny, I think that date will mark the end of the Richards outfit.
Hey, look, Jerry, I think that's the Trans-State truck coming up the hill now.
Yeah.
You better get set.
I want you to swing out into the road as soon as it passes us.
Okay.
You fellas ready back there?
Yeah, okay.
Now, we're in luck. I can't see another pair of lights on this road, and we can see for miles from the top of this hill.
Say, boss.
Yeah?
Are you sure this load is worth the risk?
Sure. Hey, listen, I got a gilt-edged tip that the load coming through tonight is worth close to $100,000.
Yeah, but what I'm worried about is that it might be a trap.
Say, what's eating you? Getting cold feet?
No, but you know what happened to Red Nelson. Without him slipping us the dope from the inside, we might be taking a big chance.
Hey, listen. I checked this road for 20 miles in both directions. There ain't a trace of a cop around here. Stop your worrying, Jerry. This looks like it'll be the easiest load we ever grabbed.
Well, I hope you're right.
Here it comes, Jerry. Yep, this is our baby. It's the Trans-State, all right. All right, Jerry, turn on the lights and get started. Jerry, pull over close to the cab.
Right.
You fellas in the back, get ready those Tommy guns. Okay, Jerry. Blast your horn.
Right.
Hey, you in the truck. Pull over. Stop or we'll let you have it. Come on, pull over.
Yeah, that did it, Richards. They're stopping.
Pull up in front of them.
All right.
Come on, man.
Right behind you.
Hey, you two get out of that cab. That's right. Now make it quick. Come on. Keep your hands up.
Okay. We're getting out. Come on, Denny. All right.
Now, we won't shoot you if you don't give us any trouble. Jerry, you get in the truck.
All right.
I'll follow you in the stick-up car.
Okay.
Well, there they go, Denny.
Yes, it worked like a charm, Captain Drummond. I don't think they were in the least suspicious.
I hope not.
And the way you said okay, sir, it sounded so authentically American.
Denny, look at the road here.
Our paint mixture, 104.
Yes. It's dark blue. And the trailing gangster car with Richard in it will never spot it. But in 30 minutes, it'll turn cream-colored. And we'll be able to follow that truck to wherever they're taking it.
I wonder what they'd do if they knew they were leaving a trail behind them leading straight to their hideout.
Well, Denny, in half an hour, Sergeant Johnson of the State Police will be along, and we'll be able to follow that trail. Sergeant Johnson, I think we're reaching the end of the trail. Better slow down.
All right, sir.
Look, Denny. The line of paint goes right up to the entrance of that warehouse.
Yes.
Stop here, Sergeant, please. Now, look, Sergeant. You'd better turn out the lights on this car and radio headquarters the location of this warehouse and tell them to send some men at once.
All right, Captain Drummond.
Come on, Denny.
What are you going to do, Captain Drummond?
Have a look at that warehouse.
Seems to be dark and deserted.
They probably have blinds over the windows. Look, Denny. You can see how the white line made by our paint mixture goes right through that garage entrance.
Yes, it does.
Look, there's a door over there. Quiet now as we approach.
Righto.
It's open, Denny. Better get your pistol ready. Maybe trouble.
Right.
Oh, come along, come along.
Look, son. Huh? There's a light up there near the back.
Yes. Look, there's the truck we were in tonight.
Yes, but where are the men? There doesn't seem to be a soul about.
Yes. That's curious. Denny, the door. Somebody close the door. Come on, back, quick. It's locked.
I'm afraid, Captain Drummond, we've walked into a trap.
Yes, they must have seen us come in and slipped out through another entrance.
Well, Captain Drummond, if we didn't succeed in getting the pirates, at least we succeeded in getting their booty. Look at this place. Why, there are hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stolen goods here. And
Denny.
Yes?
Do you smell smoke?
Smoke? Yes, Captain Drummond.
Well, look there in the back.
A fire.
Yes, Denny, those bounders are far cleverer than I gave them credit for. They knew that the game was up, and they set this place on fire to destroy the evidence before they fled.
Captain Drummond, what was that?
Denny, look over there. Crate upon crate of chemicals. This place will be a roaring furnace in 5 minutes. We've got to get out of here. Try the door over there, Denny.
Right. I say this door's locked. Try the window, Captain Drummond.
Denny, these windows are barred, too. We can't get out through them.
There goes another crate of chemicals. Captain Drummond, this fire's spreading as fast as lightning. All these doors seem to be locked. What are we going to do?
Now back to Bulldog Drummond. We left Drummond and Denny trapped in the blazing warehouse, surrounded by exploding chemical crates, choking from the dense fumes and facing an almost certain death. Licking tongues of flame bar all exits. Desperately, Denny cries,
There goes another crate of chemicals. Captain Drummond, this fire's spreading as fast as lightning. The doors are locked. The windows barred. What are we going to do?
Denny, look, there's a truck. Into the cab, hurry.
Righto.
We're in luck, Denny. Look, they left the keys in.
What are you going to do, Captain Drummond?
Use the truck as a battering ram and smash through those garage doors. Hold on, Denny. Here we go. Denny, are you all right?
Right, Captain Drummond, right.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Captain Drummond, are you all right?
Yes, Sergeant Johnson, yes.
I saw them speed by in two automobiles a few minutes after you and Denny went into the warehouse.
Oh, did you radio in a description of their cars?
Yes. I also radioed in a report about the fire. The fire engines are coming up now.
Good work. I want to get to that radio and tell headquarters to block all roads in a radius of 50 miles of this place. Come on, Denny.
Calling all cars. Blockade all roads in 50-mile radius of Old Simmons Warehouse. Richard's mob believed in vicinity. Calling all cars.
Calling car 29. Barricade Road south of Hollis Head. Calling car 38. Barricade Road south of Robbins Turnpike.
State Police Headquarters. Special orders to Police Chief of Martinsville. Barricade all roads west of your town. Richard's mob believed in vicinity. Description of cars they are using.
Sergeant, are you sure that this is the road they took?
Yes, Captain Drummond.
They have quite a start on us, Captain Drummond.
Yes, I know.
Calling all cars. Richards and his mob spotted at Glenville. Police fired at their cars and knocked out one of their headlights. They turned around, went south on Route 14.
Route 14? That's the road we're on now.
Sergeant Johnson, how far is it to Glenville?
Only 3 or 4 miles from here, Captain Drummond.
Then we may meet them coming toward us, unless they've taken a side road.
I say, Captain Drummond, look up there. 2 cars just came over the crest of that hill. One of them has a headlight out.
Yes, but we can't be sure it's Richards.
I say, they seem to be signaling to each other with their headlights. Look, a long flash, 2 short ones, and another long one.
That's Richards, all right. It's their all-clear signal. Johnson, swing your car around and block the road.
Okay, Captain Drummond.
Hurry, we won't be able to make it if you don't. Come on, Denny. Johnson, out of this car, quickly now. Come over here to the side of the road.
Here they come.
Yes, they'll have to stop now. Get your pistols ready, men. We'll close in when they stop. We'll be able to hold them until help arrives.
Captain Drummond, I don't think they're going to stop. They're trying to swing down the side. Captain Drummond.
Yes, Denny?
I say, did you see this account of the capture of the Richards gang and the Blade?
No, Denny.
Well, there's a very good photograph of you in it. Yeah. The one they have of me is simply horrid.
Oh, wow. Denny, I think you better say goodbye, or rather au revoir, to our American friends.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, we're leaving on the Clipper for England. I received a cable only an hour ago. I'm afraid we won't be able to come back here until the fall.
Oh, dear me, It will be difficult to say farewell. I've made so many good friends here.
And so have I. But there's a great deal of work to be done in England, and we're needed.
my heart was burning too. A smoke ring for your finger you fashioned in the blue, while a cigarette was burning. Our smoke dreams all came true. We tried to make them linger, as lovers always do. From foolish dreams we woke, for love's a joke that goes up in smoke. Now in each cigarette I see you yet. Somehow I shall never forget, while a cigarette was burning. We loved and laughed and learned that hearts were made for breaking, while a cigarette burned.
begin or where to end to tell you, dear, how much you mean to me. There isn't any beginning, nor is there any end. My love for you is like an endless melody. There's a limit to the silver in a spoon, the temperature in June, the glamour of the moon, but there isn't any limit to my love for you. There's a limit to the honey from a bee, the leaves upon a tree, the bottom of the sea, but there isn't any limit to my love for you. The birds that fly in the sky just so high, no more, no more, no more. A falling star can fall so far, just so far, no more, no more, no more. There's a limit to the minutes in an hour, the colors in a flower, the raindrops in a shower, but there isn't any limit to my love for you. hesitating blindly, then your smile showed me the way to love. It's swell of you just to let me share the spell of you. Funny what a pleasant word will do to bring out the blue up above. When I have you as an inspiration, I'm sure to get by. And in appreciation, I promise that I'll love you, dear, until the day I die. It's swell of you. While I live, my lips will tell of you just how grand you are and that you'll be the one for me. You'll never know exactly what you've done for me, but it's oh so awfully mighty swell of you.
didn't take you long to forget. It dawns on me, it's easy to see, that here's where I've always been, on the outside, looking in. As you light his cigarette.